You know why? She got full immunity. That's what JD Vance wanted to get the police. That's dangerous. That way there ain't no accountability for if things go wrong. Like I said, I like to read. That's why I was trying to figure out.
So if there's no accountability,
Oh,
then where's the
right in her
accountability? You
face.
feel me?
They just do what they want to do.
Right
Tired.
in her
Yeah,
face.
because if they have immunity, you feel me? Then I mean that it's just whatever the fuck you say. You feel me? I don't
You
care if it's a
can't
lie.
have police. You can't have police where they can't do their job at the same time, yo. You gotta think about stuff from a not criminal point of view.
I ain't no
Somebody
criminal.
gotta be able to pull up and save your aunt, your grandmother. Somebody gotta be able to save them if something happened without being held liable. Cause they can shoot somebody for one of your family members and get sued. It can be one of your family members in danger. They pull up on the scene, shoot the person doing something to them, and their family sue the police.
I don't like how some of these people are operating though. I'm gonna show you some of these protesters. They cause some of the shit on themselves. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like what they're after somebody gets shot.
A peaceful protest, you ain't supposed to be doing that. No way. Tensions ain't supposed to be rising because it's supposed to be established that it's peaceful.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they be way out of line.
Yeah, ain't no way.
But this ain't. I don't think anybody was protesting here. I just think that she just was being a Karen. She was in somebody's business. Do I think she deserved to die? Heavens no.
No, I don't. Yeah, I'm with you.
Deserved is a different word. I don't like to say. You can't say somebody deserved to die. Was she wrongfully killed or not? It wasn't wrongful.
I can say that because we got certain people on this earth that they do heinous things, like hurt other people. Sometimes they deserve what they get.
You can't say that, Rice, because what if something heinous been done to them before they became like that?
The person that did it to them deserve the same thing they get. That doesn't make you like
two wrongs don't make a right. So just
somebody else.
I'm just saying nobody can't.
So just because I got robbed, that means I'm gonna be a robber. Come on, bro. That don't justify it. That don't justify it. Or it don't justify me being a robber after I got robbed. Like
I'm saying humans is only in position to say what they own self deserve. That's what I'm saying. You're not in no position to say what somebody else deserve. You only can say what you deserve.
No, I think that okay, let me ask you this. If I do all the work and you sitting down, do you deserve the same amount of money that I got? I ain't see nobody get hit.
You only know what you deserve.
The one guy was in front of her car. The one guy was in front of the car, though, right?
Okay.
One guy. Okay, watch. I'm gonna bring it back to you. Watch. One guy is
one guy was in front of the car.
The guy is in front of the car, but you can't see because you're blind. We're blindsided.
No, I see him.
Right. So no, what? I know, but the other guy that's on the other side, right? You can't see him.
Yeah. No, I get he finna walk around. Yeah.
Watch.
No.
So watch, right? So watch. He's in front of him.
Now we see him, so she's trying to avoid him.
The car is going straight towards him as he pulls his firearm. Watch.
Yeah, you see his foot. You see his foot. Yeah.
Right, so,
right there.
You know, she was basically trying to run over him.
Oh my God! What the f? You just what the f you do?
Yo, shot her in the face, yo.
You are a criminal!
I love that somebody that
close.
Like,
come on, bro. You shot her in the face, girl.
Yeah, in the face, dog.
You can't shoot her nowhere else. You shot her in the face.
No, yeah, that's all it's exposed in a car later in an SUV like that. That's all she got showing. But at the same time, I don't think she would have missed if he was trying to run him over that place.
That's the dude. That's
one
the guy.
other thing.
That's the guy
She
who
wasn't
shot her.
going forward at first because if she was gonna run him over, she'd have hit him from the get go. We couldn't see him.
Hey, he's not supposed to be. He's not supposed to be out like that. He's supposed to be showing his face. He's in
She backed
violation.
up.
He's in violation. Nope.
She'll
Because
play it again.
when they're in public, they gotta show their face. They have to show their face.
Did she back up first or no?
No, hold on. What? I'm gonna show you. This will happen. Hold on. Let me go back to the footage. So. Okay, hold on.
So she backing up right there, right?
No, she's parked. She's parked. Right
here. So she protested.
Trying to back up. She's trying to back up.
What? Oh, what?
Okay.
No!
Yeah, she backed up. No! Right?
And then she wasn't trying to hit the one in the front.
Right.
She didn't have to back up to try to hit him.
What the f did you do?
If she was to hit him, she could have just hit him.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So why would she stop if she was trying to hit him?
They not even going to address that in court. The shit you said, they don't even care about that.
Definitely.
What the actual? You're insane!
But they are part of that too. That happened to that girl because if it was not there, kind of like, you know, that part of that's their fault too.
Shame! 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 Shame!
It was 2 shots, wasn't it, Sia?
Huh?
It was 2 shots, wasn't it?
Yeah, 2 shots.
One in the face and then one in the next one.
Point blank in the face, right? Point blank.
What was the next one?
You shot her! I'm trying to help! No! You shot someone in the face! You shot someone in the face! Do you have conscience? Do you have conscience?
Right in her face.
Ow.
Right in her face. That's crazy. Like
each of you is basically freedom. It's a giant
crazy.
universe where you can do
Pick
whatever
up this out here, but
you want.
That like that's overkill though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's overkill. Like, come on.
Kind of like that's overkill. Definitely overkill.
Don't let the murderer leave!
What's wrong with this girl?
They boxed her in. The other car. Hold on, wait a minute, because I was wondering why she was backing up. That car that was next to her, it wasn't parked on the street. They boxed her in.
Yeah, they boxed her in. That's what I'm saying.
So what we're not seeing is that whether he might have had his strap drawn on her when we couldn't see him.
Mm-hmm.
She backed up.
That's more reason than definitely don't hit the gas.
She didn't. She backed up.
You don't back up either.
I thought somebody said she was trying to hit him.
Yo, she did hit the nigga in front of the shit. Not trying to, she hit him.
Okay, if she hit him,
how many times did he shoot her?
If he
hit her, where did he shoot her?
If she really hit him, why the fuck he wasn't on the floor? Come on, bro.
Why did he shoot her a second time if he got hit by a car?
Make that make sense, bro. That's a lot. Fuck
yeah,
bro.
Y'all niggas.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it, bro.
You're not gonna never believe it because you always gotta be on the on the controversial side.
We're all watching the same thing.
All right, man. Like I said, this is what you do.
He saw her again. Okay.
Your family knows what you learn. You tell them if they're in that situation, tell them pull up.
Right up.
Tell your kids if they're in that situation, tell them pull up.
My kids ain't gonna be doing
it. Pull up. If that ever happened to them, tell them pull up just like she did.
My kids ain't gonna be doing this. We are very too much respect that we ain't out fighting ice.
No, the whole thing is, you know damn well you want your people to chill.
Right.
They have nothing to do with my people's children. My kids ain't gonna be in that position.
It don't got nothing
My
to do
kids
with
are gonna
that.
be normal when we get pulled over by police. No, we're not gonna be
Now it's gonna change the subject.
sweating like we
Do you
lost
have
our
conscience?
motherfucking mind.
Do you
If
have
they know that
conscience?
they doing something wrong when they get pulled over by police, they gonna say they
This is
fucked up.
Yo,
mine, man.
it don't matter if you're doing something wrong or
This is
not.
not
In that
okay.
situation, you do not hit the gas, yo. Plain and simple, yo. It's not even really no arguing with that.
It is going backwards.
It don't matter. You gotta hit the gas to go backwards.
I don't know. I would only be going backwards probably if
Man, you just a hard-headed nigga.
If I'm trying to get away
Hard-headed nigga.
you know,
I bet you don't teach your kids. I bet you ain't teaching your kids to do that shit.
It's escalated past the point. If you already shooting at me, it's escalated past the point of that anyway. I don't know if you're gonna shoot me anyway.
Yeah, they just out there though. Like they doing. Like, I don't know. At this point, as someone gets shot, I'm gone. But I'm leaving the area. Like that woman made a line.
And y'all co-signing that shit like it's cool. None of that shit ain't cool. You can't sit out there and just interfere when somebody about to get locked up, and then when they about to grab you and detain you, you gonna smash on the gas and act like when they shoot you, you ain't deserve it. What the shit? Where the fuck y'all come from?
I said when she turned to the police before she backed up. She did. She kind of turned the steering before she backed up. I think that's where when everything happened for her is when they seen that she turned her wheel and she pointed towards him. That's when they're like, all right, we're not gonna make this girl run us over.
She's pregnant. She's pregnant. You don't see her stomach?
Oh my God! That's like we getting pregnant women too young.
We getting pregnant women too young. Now nobody's right.
Come on, yo.
Now nobody's right. That's what I'm saying. It's cold outside. Now nobody's right. Now you have a citizen on the ground.
If you're pregnant, you don't find yourself in a violent.
You don't do that. You don't put yourself in the way. Nobody should be there unless they should now be calling law enforcement. The citizens shouldn't be dealing with this at this point any longer. They should leave it alone because now they can't even do now. How many? Let me ask this question. Did they ever get to do their job today? Or did they just lay down a whole bunch of people?
With evidence, the whole crime scene, all that shit, bro.
Yeah, all that, yeah.
Fucked up.
Yeah, the whole crime scene, yeah. They fucking with the whole crime scene. It's so true, yeah, that. They tampered with the whole crime scene. They did, though. They did. They fucked up the whole
one thing that the immigrants need to do, the ones that they was going in there to get, they need to thank that lady because she gave your life for you because they didn't even get to come to you.
They probably still got theirs.
No. How? They gone now. They ain't even get to do their job. Now nobody's in the right.
That is crazy. This shit is like wild.
And the people they supposed to be protecting is the ones that laid out. Ain't they?
Nuts out there.
Say this again. I don't part with anything illegal. If you here illegally and somebody coming for you, you should have got legal or do things the right way. You wouldn't have to go through none of this.
Wow, yeah. This is wild. This is crazy. Crazy case.
But we
Those are the Somalians. Those are the Somalians going off here. This shit is this shit has gotten out of hand. I can't lie. It has gotten out of hand. It's like, it has gotten to the point where it shouldn't be like.
Yeah, who's gonna do their job? Did they get anybody illegal that
suuqa Soomaalida area Carmel Mall halkan waxaa lagu qabtay waa kana suntii bay rabaa inay buufiyaan.
What kind of woman was that? She better not be familiar. I hope there was no white woman. Oh, y'all finna get it.
What,
they got you on the mark.
What, on the floor? Yeah, they got a white lady
in the car.
Yeah, the lady that got shot in the car. Yeah, she was a white lady.
Oh, y'all in trouble.
Remember, I had her picture up, right? You know, I had her picture up. Remember?
Y'all in trouble.
She a white lady, right?
Ooh. That's why they got you, because white folks crazy. Hey, he might not make it to court.
This is amazing.
He might not make the court. Matter of fact, he might have to pack up his family and move completely. I'm talking about his whole family, his mom and them alive. White folks crazy. And they don't put shit on the internet like we can do. They don't got no world star. Y'all, we could be reading a documentary talking about remember him. He was the one that did this.
Yeah, but the way the cop did her like that, you know what I mean? I said, Nicole, good boy. Hey, why everybody on Nicole, yo? Why? Like, we gotta stop doing that, yo. She was a human being, yo. We gotta stop. We gotta stop.
I use the word Karen, but they got messed up. Because all the Karens in the world gonna come together. And if Michael Vick got 2 years, Michael Vick got 2 years for killing a dog, what you think that woman gonna do?
We can't say there's only. Hold on, let me pause this. Quick. We can't say, oh, there's only one God and Christian this. Remember in the Bible said, thou shalt not kill. Bro, we have more Christian people telling people to analyze people and do all this other stuff. We gotta figure out what.
I keep bringing that up. Why y'all think I say I'm not no Christian? I don't want to be no Christian. I believe in the Bible. Matter of fact, these Christians don't even believe the Bible.
This is what I said, yo. You know, me, I'm a maroon, you know what I mean? And I believe in certain things, but when it comes to like sacrificing and all that stuff, I don't believe in that shit. You know what I mean? I do not believe in that shit, bro. That shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. Yeah, I'm seeing right now.
These folks, woo-wee. Like I say, man, that's a white woman.
That is right. That's a white lady. I don't see her name. Her name is Renee Nicole Good. Right?
Oh,
that's her name.
I'm gonna tell you this.
That is her name. Like, this girl got a whole. She a redhead and she got a black girl name. Yeah.
Man, and she a woman and a man. And this administration is already being blamed for a lot of stuff. Let me tell you something. The way they rolled over these dogs to Michael Vick, y'all ain't seen a white woman period.
Ain't no, man, you done lost your mind. That woman shit do not matter if you're not America first. That shit is out the window. You see, man, look, if you ain't America first, it don't matter what woman you is. If you ain't a woman that's America first, that shit out the window. Trust me.
We already had this conversation about why white girls still.
You know she was a poet, though. Hey, right? You know she was a poet. Like she wrote poems and stuff, and she just moved in that area. You know what I mean? She just moved there not too long ago. Just moved there.
I'm just saying.
That's what I'm saying, though. Like
you can't move into the area. You can't move into the area and let them people gas you up and make they join you something and end your life. Because I agree, like the minute she turned up, like I get it what y'all was saying, she backed up, but before she backed up, she turned her wheel onto the police officer before she backed up. You know what I mean? He was on the other side. He was coming to the other side of the car. That's how he got the shooter in the side window too.
Yeah. None of that don't matter. She was non-compliant with law enforcement. And they gonna say she was using her car. They gonna say she was using her vehicle as a weapon. We know this, we saw this movie. It doesn't happen to many people outside of ICE agents.
They gonna say that just like they did with remember George Floyd with her and all that. I'm gonna tell you something. If they did that man like that behind a black man, they gonna keep this news story going. They keep everybody on edge for as long as they can sell commercials. And I don't know if they gonna make an example out of him like they did Sharvin, but that's all they did to Sharvin because that been going on.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying. That the police was looking for a reason. They were like what I seen in the whole video. It's like there's some taunting going on, and then they gave him a reason to pull that trigger.
I'm not disagreeing with none of that y'all saying at this point because we all done watched it. Yeah. What I am saying is that the backing that they have, that the people that put this out, is different than the backing that a lot of other people had, and they still kind of got their way. These women are tenacious, and they will go to work just to fund this shit. White women are different kind of crazy.
Yeah, black woman ain't doing that though. A black woman hear the police say, "Come out of the car." She coming out the car, my nigga. She ain't doing none of that. She ain't doing none of that.
The police. These young black girls are shooting the police now. They getting off better than the niggas is.
None of that dumb shit.
Yeah, shit, they should have. Remember the black girl ran into the White House and got smoked.
I'm telling you, Hazy. I'm telling you, they getting off. Yeah. She remember she hit him. We had the story right here. Hazy, we was on here together.
This is crazy. This is fucking crazy.
Look, y'all see all this pulling together, they going this housing, everything. Nigga, what you can do with that? That is gonna snow on niggas.
This is not how you start 2026. Hey, right. This is how you start 2026, my nigga. This is crazy because it's gonna be so.
Can we agree that if that had been us, after that had happened and we started acting like that, it'd have been more niggas getting shot. They wouldn't have just kicked back and chill like that. Now these girls, there's a whole bunch of her out there. She done got laid down and they so crazy they won't call law enforcement and back the fuck off these people. They steady going after the imminent danger. What's wrong with them? At this point, anybody that get popped at this point, at this point, you kind of looking for it. Like, for real. They don't pop your homegirl and you still think they bullshitting.
That's what I'm saying, man. Motherfuckers out here poking a bear.
Now, at this point,
this woman, though, she gave her life away, though. I can't lie.
She gave her life away, and them immigrants that they didn't get to get, you niggas need to pay for a funeral and some restitution for the rest of her motherfucking life in these 2 generations. Because you niggas owe her, because they didn't get to do their goddamn job.
You know the crazy thing?
Illegal.
The crazy thing, all them Somalian people, right? When I watch this video though, right? All them Somalian people watching them white people doing all the work. They're not even trying to get close to the fucking thing. That's all I'm seeing in the video. I ain't seen none of them Somalian people got talking because they staying out of
there.
They staying out of their way, bro. They staying out of the police them way. These niggas did it. Like
yo, they got indictments coming.
Wow, and it's gonna be like this in LA too, Los Angeles. The people said they're not letting them come into Vegas or LA or wherever they're going next. They're not letting them come in to do this there. They're not letting them happen because y'all know over there run by immigrants, yo. A lot of immigrants.
Yo, the governor of Minnesota said he could activate the National Guard against ICE, yo.
Yeah. You see that shit? This is this motherfucking shit ever.
If this is not crazy, this is some crazy shit, yo. This is like.
But you know why he doing that, right? Because he about to get locked up. They got criminal referrals now for all that fraud, yo. That shit over $1 billion. People going to jail, yo. He trying to make sure he trying to give himself some barrier so he don't gotta go to jail. And then when they lock him up, he can act like a hero. Like, you know what I'm saying? They locked him up because he, you know what I mean? He was against ICE.
Because he's crazy.
And there's gonna be people on the internet gonna fall for it, gonna come right on him like, yeah, they only arresting him because he was giving ICE problems.
Yep.
It's true though. I don't know. There's a lot of mixed reaction in that. But if that was a black person, they would have been saying though, yo, you stand in front of the police car, so you deserve to get shot. I'm telling you, that would have said.
That's what they've been saying.
I know he hasn't ran over. I know, but you gotta understand, he's a government agent. That's the way they're looking at it. I'm not saying he should have done that to her, but yo, government agent, FBI, CIA, come, you better move from in front of them. They have a license to kill. Like what Negro said. Negro said they have laws to protect. I know, but they have laws to protect them people that we don't have to protect us, me and you, the citizens. You know what I mean? Because they're getting paid by Donald Trump and that. So they're not. I know.
You know what? The man clearly wasn't on the ground, ran over.
He wasn't on the ground, went over. I get it. He wasn't on the ground.
Man, I hate to say it. It's a woman. You know what I'm saying? It's never good but man, it had to go that way, man. She can't be. All she had to do was comply. She would be here right now.
People don't do that.
Not some part of women ain't used to complying. Hazy, you know better than that. They ain't never had to comply. Never had to comply. She the first.
As I said, there's a lot of this. There's a lot of crazy shit going on. If you hear the Somalian guy talking, he's not even close to what the white people are doing. He's backing up. This shit is just horrible, though.
The whole world is watching! The whole world is watching! The whole world!
I know people who are even busier.
Which is great, except everything costs more these days.
That's why I tell people about CHIP. See, it's a way for Canadians aged 55 and better to access the savings in their home.
If you're 55 or older, you can get tax-free cash without selling your home.
They said the whole world's watching.
Shame on you!
You know the crazy thing about this protest, right? The lady got shot in her face. None of them care about her. None of them care about the woman that got shot. None of them care about her. They just want to make the situation more like, bro, you situate the black people like that. We're around that shit. Anything, and she gets shot. Spanish people. We're out of there, bro. We're not sticking around so the next person could get shot. They're not even moaning. They're just trying to like making it work. It's just this whole situation is kind of like crazy. It's just crazy. It's just madness. And man, it's just I wish it could have been done. As I said, I wish they would have like pulled her out the car instead of her driving off. If I would have heard, and I did that, they did kind of escalate it. I can't lie.
He wasn't on the ground. He moved out of the way, and she went that way. You're not on the ground.
Man, they could have let that woman go on, drive off, and caught up with her later on.
Right. She was trying to go this way, you know what I mean?
Bro,
it's a Jeep looking car.
You're hurt.
I just find it weird that the man wasn't on the ground. But he didn't get hit, because if you get hit by a car, you're going on the ground.
It's crazy, yo. It's gonna be all women versus Trump again, yo. He done
got him.
Yo just lost his whole woman power, Chris. All the women that are turning against him right now. Yo.
Not the ones that's on the side of immigration enforcement. No, they not. This don't got nothing to do with women. Whoever was in that car would have got smoked. They ain't do that shit because she was a woman, and they ain't gonna let her go because she was a woman. Whoever was in that car blocking that shit and didn't comply when they said, and her window was down, so she can't say she ain't hear him. She can't even say she ain't hear him giving her commands.
Yeah, well, she probably thought she wasn't gonna go catch a bullet though. I guarantee.
I'm sure she did, but you can't, man. People think it's a game.
He should the next dude handle the situation, just pull her out the car, like. But she took off anyways. He couldn't have put her. It's just a crazy situation. Crazy.
That's my goddamn fool.
Yeah, this is like crazy. But you see, you see how this is though. If you look, they come for the Somalians, but it's like it turns into like a white versus white, and the Somalians are just standing around watching everything unfold. You know what I mean? They just watch everything.
You see how easy that was to destroy from within?
Yeah. They just
they all probably work for George Soros anyway.
I don't know about that.
Sheriff King magaalada Minneapolis ayaa yimid saad u jeedin waa Sheriff King. You guys are having ice. Why are you guys having ice? Why are you guys having ice?
Ice broke this person's window to harass us for
Why this video said 2025? I want this video said, hold on, yo. I want this video said 2025, yo. Oh, go on, yo. Why the security footage said 2025? I thought this should happen. Why are we putting footages together, yo? What's going on?
That ain't real, Chef. That's 2025.
Right? You don't see the date right up there? At the top of 2025. The 12 of this December 9th. This is like before Christmas. So this is like a month ago. Like not even. This is like almost a month ago.
So somebody cheating, huh?
Somebody look at the date right here.
Yeah.
This December 12. This is 12 months December, right?
So they making it seem like it's part of the protest. We're sure to get that.
Part of the protest.
Wow. Somebody cheating, huh?
Yeah, somebody making up some story and trying to put on more to the fire. You see that? You see this shit? That's why we gotta pay attention to certain things. Watch how they do it. They edit in the footage, yo. Or there's no, babe. No, this is what they do. You gotta keep it. We gotta keep it to the facts. Stop showing old shit. Stop putting old shit. Like we gotta keep it to the facts. Yeah, some of these videos are fake, yo. Maybe that woman didn't even get shot. Anyway, carry on. Carry on, yo. Look at this shit. Look at this shit.
Today is the last day to register.
Once again, we are showing videos that's like way back from like the shooting happened like what, 2 days ago or yesterday, right? Yesterday.
Yo, it ain't really nothing to show for us. The shooting is cut and dry.
Yeah. And then look at this. This one right here, December 6th. This is December 6th. Look at the bottom right here. December 6th. Right here at the bottom, 2025, December 6th. Right, again, they added more videos and added onto it. Like, we gotta stick to the story, yo. Stop adding footages and yo, this shit, yo, this is
Everything's AI.
this is crazy. You see the date right there, Hazy, at the bottom, Rice? December 12th,
Yeah.
06/2025. And this is at 3:50. My bad at 1:52 military time. Right, because at 13:52 is almost 2 o'clock.
So now I don't believe anything.
Right.
Almost 2 o'clock. Yeah.
So they're trying to create a prop. They're trying to create a problem, right? This ICE shit. You see what this shit is? They're trying to create a problem, bro. Because they put
before ICE shooting.
This is before ICE shooting.
6, and so that happened on the 9th.
Yeah, that happened. All this stuff happened before the ICE
Why
shooting.
are they bringing it up now?
Yeah, that's crazy. Why would they put that there before? Add that video onto it? That didn't happen on the same day.
When this video came out, what's the date on this video?
This video right here is happened on the 12 of this month.
No, I'm talking about the video that you watching, the whole video. What date?
When I got shot, happened yesterday, right? When she got shot in her face.
So this video from yesterday?
Yeah, the video that when she got shot in her face, it was yesterday. But this video that they're showing right now, this happened on the 6th. The 6th of December, the 12th December, the 12th month of December, right? Which is this December. And the 6th, and then you see right there the 6th of 2025. My bad. So the 12th month is obviously December, right? And then you got the 6th date right there, which is far from Christmas, 2025, right? Which is the same video.
This happened on the 6th. The other one
Yeah, and that one happened on the 9th.
Happened
on the 9th, which is a month, which almost make it a month from now of that what happened with what do you call it? With the shooting. So they making up stories and adding to the shooting. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. They didn't need to do that because there's no violence towards that. If ICE are going to do it, whatever, but don't add the shit and put it to make it look like they're just going around. Because you guys are just getting footages from video cam and put it on together and add it to the shooting to make things look worse. We should, you know, this is the crazy part. That's why people are going to put their life. Because when you see stuff like this, you think it's actually happening.
Yeah.
You don't slow down to look at the footage of the video and see like, hey, they did this before Christmas. Hey, they did this before the New Year's. Like, you know what I mean? So this was already in process of going up. It's just that people.
That's the whole point. What's going on is too many people getting emotionally attached without finding a way to get the real information.
Right. There's something not right about. That's what I'm saying. We gotta. And it could be a fake video. It could be a fake video. Yeah. It could be a fake video.
That's somebody door cam from that day.
Say that again, Rice?
Is that somebody's house camera from that day?
Yeah, they said this is December. This is somebody's house they're trying to raid of a ICE agent. I guess Somalian people or whatever, immigrants. You know, they parked up in front of the house and they're about to raid the house. Remember, the date's right there. You can see it at the bottom, at the camera.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Right there. So you see the 12.
Yeah.
Just like the other video I just seen. It happened on the 9th of December. Yeah. Yeah, that's a ring cam. That's a ring cam right there. As you can see, they got it from a ring cam. I'm just trying to say this, right? Is they tapping in our ring cams, or is people giving the ring cams to the media?
You look at it here. You can't have
People are giving ring cams to the media because media buys that. That's all that's for sale.
Yeah. All right. There we go. That makes sense. That make a lot of sense, right? So
No, hold up. A lot of people, your ring cameras gotta be registered with the local police department. A lot of people register theirs with the police, and you can just get the footage off of the FOIA Act.
Oh, okay.
Because a lot of ring cameras are registered.
Hazy, over here, your camera has to face your door and only your door. Can't face the street, can't face someone else's business. You have to face only. Only if the criminal comes and standing by your doorway, you can't do all that. You have to face the street. Has to. Can't do none of that over here.
That's good. That's how it's spoken to.
Wow, I'm telling you, it's wild. Wow, yeah. It's crazy.
Y'all, that's wild for one or two people.
So my thing is right. So you told me that ICE has been in Minnesota, Indianapolis for like almost 2 months now. Nobody said nothing until this shooting happened. Nobody was angry with it. Nobody. So think about it. Nobody was saying nothing about it. Nobody was protesting until the shooting happened.
Nope, because they don't care.
Nobody cared about anything until somebody got shot, till a white person got shot. That's why we gotta leave certain things, leave certain things alone, bro. This is crazy because it seemed like if this was the 9th or 6th of December, they've been there over a month. That means they must have been carrying out this operation for like over 2 months, 3 months. It's crazy. Yeah, it seems like All right. We're gonna do something. You guys are broke. We're gonna left our shoes. Hey, so she gonna left our shoes not the snow. Yo, she gonna left her shoes in the snow. That was an immigrant right there. Yeah. No, I don't know. This shit is crazy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We having ICE immigrant. Most of these motherfuckers don't speak. They don't speak English, yo. You gonna lock up Mexicans and lock up people? Y'all don't speak. They speaking. Some of them sound like they're Spanish or they're like they're Latino or something. Like some of those ICE officers sound like they fucking Spanish.
That's what they do. They use these ICE people, like Spanish and all them, whatever.
Yeah, lock up their own people.
And they make them lock their own people.
Yeah, that's crazy. That is wild, yo. This situation right here, I can't lie. They need to neutralize it though, like before it gets out of hand, because
the lawyer said
if that's the case, yeah, he definitely. If that's the case, like what Negro said, yo, they might roll up to one spot. Might be a shootout. Like what Hazy said, if we have the National Guard going up against them niggas, it's gonna be a shootout. It's gonna be a shootout.
Yo, he trying to save himself from getting locked up. The main thing in Minneapolis now is the fraud. So the ICE shit gonna happen. It's gonna go how it's gonna go. But they try to put everybody focused on the ICE operations and off of the fraud. Motherfuckers great. That shit getting serious. Like they calling people to Congress and all that. You talking over $1 billion is real.
Yeah.
This is all fucking distraction. They're not worried about what's coming. Really coming.
And they saying $1 billion is just Minnesota. You ain't even talk about Maine yet. And where else they said? Maine and somewhere else.
Yeah, this is just the start, they said though.
Yeah.
It's just the start. Because other places, but like what Rice said, and was it LA or Los Angeles, they're not allowed to wear a mask. I'm just trying to.
They just banned them from wearing masks in Cali.
I'm just trying to see.
They could end up with a Republican governor. They get a Republican governor, that shit over.
They don't need one. They doing a good job being Republican hiding like they Democrats for all this time.
I don't know. Newsom ain't no fucking Republican. That nigga a Democrat doing dirt.
Man, the whole state is Republican.
That's
why they moved to Texas.
That's crazy. That's why they moved to Texas. You know that, right?
They moved to Texas and love it here because they've been doing niggas wrong their whole life and they never gave a damn.
You know Gavin Newsom is Nancy Pelosi nephew, right?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's Nancy Pelosi nephew.
I know that might well be a Republican.
I don't know. That's a Democrat. Nancy Pelosi, Democrat. She was the Speaker of the House for a long time.
She wasn't. She act like a Republican.
Yo, y'all heard about the last Friday with Ice Cube, Chris Tucker, and Mike Epps? Oh God, that shit gonna be funny as fuck. I can't wait, nigga.
Chris wasn't gonna be in it.
Huh?
Mike said Chris wasn't gonna be in it.
Oh, Mike Epps said Chris Tucker wasn't gonna be in it?
He said Chris Epps not gonna be in it.
Oh, he's not gonna be in it for real? I thought he was gonna be in it. Oh, wow, yeah, that's crazy. Wow. That's wild.
They brought his name up with the Epstein files.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, he was, but that's old. I've been said that. Didn't I, Chef? I named a lot of people, didn't I, Chef?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Hazy, I got doxxed for a reason. All this shit is falling out. It's the whole entertainment business, y'all. Collapse. Hollywood, out of there. Everybody go to jail.
They already disappeared, though. A lot of you already don't see them.
A lot of people have moved to countries where they can't be extradited. Yes, you are completely right. A lot of your millionaires are gone. They don't live here no more. A bunch.
I think if you did something too wrong, the United States can't come get you.
Yeah, but if you ask me, they worse than Diddy. I ain't gonna lie to you. Worse than Diddy. All them niggas worse than
Diddy. They raised them.
Worse than Diddy.
They raised them.
Diddy got it from them. Diddy got it from them. He got it from them niggas.
He got it from them.
Yeah.
I said this a long time ago, didn't I, Chef? White House, Hollywood, same people. Because they use the people from Hollywood for influence.
Yeah.
They hang out. I said a long time ago, didn't I, Chef?
Yeah. Yes, you did. I ain't gonna lie. You did say it. Yeah. But man, I don't know how Chris Tucker, why they have. As I said, I never see nothing.
Well, I just saw.
With Chris Tucker. I saw Chris Tucker. I see Bill Clinton do it more than Chris Tucker.
I was chilling, I was working. I had to take a long ride yesterday for work. And I got a chance to just sit back and watch Mike Epps on Shannon Sharpe. And I watched it last night. And he was talking to Shannon. They had that problem on the Shannon when Mike Epps and Shannon Sharpe. Mm-hmm. And he told Shannon, he was like, look, man, I was mad at you because it seemed like you were trying to get Cat to push to tell something about me, but I don't do shit like they do. He was like, no, I was just asking.
Yeah, he brought that up. I was watching it too. He brought that up. He brought it up. That's how I know Mike Epps a real nigga.
He a real nigga.
He to the question.
He told Shannon that, and then Shannon told Mike why he was mad. And then
Huh? That nigga was in Baltimore not that long ago.
Oh, Mike Epps?
In the hood.
Yeah. Mike Epps a real nigga. Yo, he comes down here every time. Yo, I'm telling you. He comes down here and does some show. Anytime he come back down here, I'm buying a ticket. And I'm watching his stand-up comedy. He's supposed to be coming down here just now. I'm going to buy the ticket.
They talked about it. So they talked about the last Friday or the Friday this was coming up. And he said Krista made that other kind of money. He said, and that's basically what it come down to.
I don't know if Chris Tucker is worth $20 million for another Friday.
Yeah, he got that. He got way more than that for the second Rush Hour.
Yeah, he got way more than that for us.
Way more than that.
Way
I'm saying, I don't know if he's worth it. He might have got that, but I don't know if he's worth it right now. I don't know if
it's Rush Hour 2. That worth. He was worth. Trust me.
They had 3 of them. And not only that, they the one that really set him up for all this was the one he was in with Charlie Sheen. Money Talk. Oh yeah, he got a check. And see, when you get a check that big, you can't see it's the jinx in the music industry, any industry. If somebody pay you, that's why don't nobody want to do the Super Bowl. Because you don't get paid. And when they figure out they can make you do some shit without paying you,
I haven't heard
that's your motherfucking ass.
Think about it. Anybody try to do it this year? No, I haven't heard nobody.
No, nobody want to do it.
Nobody.
You get a lot of motherfucking flack about how you dress. Ain't nobody thankful.
Yeah, a lot of people turn it down. They're only doing that though, right? Because they're only doing that because they don't want to be a part of it.
Bad Bunny, the only motherfucker want to do it. They might as well go and introduce us to them holograms that Tupac and Biggie rap together.
Right.
It's a fucking ritual. That's why.
You can say that again too. Hey.
Yeah, there's a lot of that stuff going on. A lot of portals. Yo, when y'all was saying about the portals, I didn't understand. I had to go do my research. I said, what these niggas mean? Yo, these some lot of witchcraft fucking shit going on around here, nigga.
Yo,
open up in certain stuff. And I'm like, y'all is doing this. They even do it in movies too. They do it in movies too. Right in front of your eyes. They do it in movies. Some of these stuff that they do in movies, some of these movies, rituals. You know what I'm saying? Right in front of your eyes. And that shit could lead. Remember your TV is a portal, you know. You know what I'm saying? If your TV is a fucking portal. You know what I mean? So, and if they're doing certain ritual and you're watching it, if you don't shut off the TV or say, you know what, let me change this and I don't want to watch this part of the show, then that shit won't, you know what I mean? But if you, like, I'm telling you, that type of things.
The eyes just start spinning with that twirl.
Yes. My nigga.
This shit still twirling and shit with the black twirl.
You know what I'm saying? Why do you think? I'm telling you, like, especially these things are for real, bro. You know what I mean? Real.
Yeah, these ain't nothing but portals. That's all. I can. It's a portal straight into your house.
Like them Black Mavericks that used to be on cartoons.
Yeah, but to me, I just don't give a damn because I ain't doing shit exciting. If you trying to get some kind of I don't know. For real. Eh? That's what I'm saying. The AI shit, they're gonna have to cut that out because they fucking up. Oh, stupid,
but we already got the federal agent. Remember, what's her name? The girl just dropped his name, so everybody already.
That's how they know. That's how they know. Hey, Chip. That's how they know what AZ just said.
Yeah. Remember the girl. Remember she know Noam just dropped his name. They said she accidentally do it, but I don't think she accidentally. I think Trump told her that shit. I think Trump told her to do it. Trump probably like, why the fuck would you shoot her? I know that's what he's saying. Why the fuck would you pull the trigger? No, I'm telling you, Trump probably kicked his TV over and said, "This fucking idiot."
No, he said some fly shit. Fuck no, they mad as shit at him. He said some old fly shit.
I know. He said, "Yo, my nigga's got that nigga got me."
She viciously. He said she
probably say that, but the backlash wise, like he's a nigga that loves social media. He loves social media, and he cares about what people think about social. You see Trump, right? He cares about what you say about him on social media.
You know what JD Vance basically? Yeah, but Chef, you know what JD Vance basically just said? Even if he get in trouble, we gonna pardon him.
Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah, but he said if you guys would have let him do his job, it wouldn't have happened. That's what he said. That's
Yeah.
what he said.
And he said the cops should get full immunity.
He should. I hate to say it, yo, but he should. I'm sorry, yo. This is not you. This is not do what you want,
if it's America first, I don't know if that's going to be the statement with America when you do that to Americans, Hazy. That's the problem. The military is going to problem with
it doesn't matter who it was, yo. Whoever was in that car was supposed to get that, yo. It don't matter if you're American or not American. You can't do that.
You talk to people that have been in positions where they have to do that, they feel like this is overkill because we don't have a country where they've been over there. And that's the kind of country they have over there. If we start doing that over here and giving people immunity, we're gonna be like them over there.
Hey, you gotta understand her face. You gotta understand, bro. Her head exploded, bro. Right? Her face exploded. Like, you gotta understand that what type of bullet hit that girl. I understand what you're saying. Hazy, I totally get it about the whole law, but that was kind of like, all right, you know what I mean? You don't want to listen to me? You want to pick up for these guys? Bam. That shit right there is like, I get it. That's why I believe Trump told old girl to tell them people that the officer's name, because he want Heat to get off his name. But think about it. If they don't know his name, people gonna still be on Trump's name. You know what I mean? Now you have an ICE officer name that is some stupid shit, regardless of what. You just put his name out there to get Heat off of you. You
have an identified man, right?
Yeah, they identified.
You took the light off yourself.
Yes, so now you put.
I don't think she could have got away with not saying his name. That's just not. I mean, immediately right out the bat, you shouldn't have to say his name. You give him a day or two to get some affairs in order, but eventually you gotta say his name.
Yeah, you're right. But with immunity cases like that, they usually don't come out. But the problem that we have now is that everybody's got a phone out. Everybody's got.
At the end of this month, we're about to have our ICE. They already have like 7. They already have like 150 something ICE vehicles roll out ready that they created that ICE armored vehicles that they said is, that's built down here and like half an hour away from where we live. That's gonna be rolled out on immigration, so it's coming over here too. You know what I mean? Niggas gonna be getting deported. ICE gonna be rolling up on niggas.
It's about to be a WW3, yo. You gotta get these people away because they already position themselves.
That doesn't matter. Everybody's here anyway, Hazy. We got a little China in every major metropolitan city. We got a little Mexico. We got all these little Italy.
The Asians job disappearing a little bit too. I'm noticing a lot of liquor stores that was Asian owned. They Arabs now.
Yeah.
So they kind of sliding on out too. I'm paying attention.
It's so bad that the Muslims hey y'all, look here.
I definitely believe they're doing certain things to change some of the law to make sure certain things are okay with it.
Because each state is about to be a nation state if everything combusts. Watch what I'm saying. But in Texas, I know another thing that our governor just did. The Muslims out here built a mosque, and the next day he banned Sharia law. We don't even have Sharia law. You have to be
they were trying to bring Sharia law to United States though. I told you that.
You couldn't do that because we're not Muslims. We would all have to be Muslims.
If a Muslim lawmaker get in there, he can make it a law.
No, because that's not how our country works. We have a Texas state constitution.
Okay.
Sharia law doesn't trump the Texas state constitution. It never will.
So why you had to ban it?
Texas state constitution.
Why you had to ban it?
Huh?
Why you had to ban it then?
To me, because he's just doing. Because he's racist as shit. That's to me. He don't have no feeling. All he feeling is leg. I'm gonna tell you this. One of the second things he did was made it to where, like I said, First of all, we're a right to work state, which means they can just fire you for whatever reason. If they don't like color your shoestrings, you can be out of there. Ain't shit really you can do about it. We can't be a part of the union. We another thing. What else? Didn't I tell you about the civil rights department for people that get done wrong in jobs? We used to have that where you could actually like sue the company or something. That shit is gone. We don't have that no more. I think he's just fucking. Because I'm gonna tell you this right now, Texas is a racist ass, and this gotten worse. This is a racist ass state.
That's why the Russians were saying, yo, you don't see our people killing our people in the streets. Yo.
This is a fucked up ass state. Not everybody here is American.
Regardless,
white.
You gotta understand though, Hazy, as regardless how this look, like it's regardless if she's bad or not, if she wasn't supposed to be there. Looking in with all the trade war and you try to get a deal from everyone's gonna not want to deal with you because they're gonna look at it. If you don't get your way, you're gonna shoot people. So they're not gonna want to trade.
Yeah,
they're gonna force. Now the work these government, right? And I see what they're doing. They're trying to force them out of power by not dealing with them.
Yo, it's already too late. They already showed their hand. They trying to take the economy under. They trying to make a permanent move on the United States, and it's up. I told you before they let the country go, they going horse, and that's what they doing.
That doesn't make sense to be messing with Christians, people that's messing with Christians in Nigeria. If that's over here.
Yeah, that make no sense. Christian people are killing over here, shooting people in their face. but we say Christians are killing, get unalive in Nigeria. It don't make no sense. That makes no sense. We should, if that was the case, we should have went down there and lock him up like we did with this guy. You know what I'm saying?
Nigeria doing the fraud with China, yo.
They what now?
They doing the fraud with China.
All right, but okay, I'm gonna show you something, right? You see like how Trump went and did that with Venezuela though you know by him doing that. He's gonna have to pay China even when he's out of office. He's gonna have to end up paying China.
Oh, he just
70% what they took from 70% what they took from all that they took from those guys.
The little support that he had in the global south with the way he did things with Maduro, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
He fucked up because now they not really okay with that shit.
Yeah, you have to pay.
Hold on, and this is the only reason why. Because everybody in the world recognized that man as the president of that country.
And they were saying, right? They were saying the reason why he put the thumbs up because he know China was gonna.
And it was all a setup because just right before 3 hours before they picked him up,
it's like they set him up.
A bunch of trade deals with.
All this backfired. He might have could have hold off on that.
You know what the Chinese people and everybody in the world came out and said? So now y'all better come get y'all shit out of Taiwan. Cause guess what? Now if we take over Taiwan, you ain't got you say a goddamn thing.
Yeah, they can't say nothing. If they go for Taiwan and guess who just tell US like, yo, the Kim Jong-un nigga just let off a new bomb. He's like, yo, you ain't gonna come over here and do none of that we do to them niggas, nigga. But honestly, I think the Kim Jong-un dude is a bluff. I call that.
Everybody paranoid.
Yeah, already, AZ.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I think the Kim Jong-un dude is bluffing. I think he's bluffing. I think he just scared. I think he's scared. That's why he let off that bomb right there to tell Trump.
Nobody's paranoid. It's what they doing is they're moving on without us, and they're saying that if you don't want your people harmed, leave folks alone. Like don't be.
It is though because
let's with a country that. Well, this is what they're saying. Drop a bomb on a country that got bombed just like you. Quit fucking with these little people.
Yeah.
Quit running around here acting like somebody at war with you and doing some harm to you, and they ain't even got a goddamn Air Force.
So we gotta save our military equipment, yo. So right now,
they doing that, right? They not bullying them countries. They doing that shit because if they don't do it, Russia and China gonna exploit it and they request to take us over. You know what's going on. Don't play.
Exploiting them. Hazy, they're not exploiting them. By far.
Yo, they will set up shop in South America. They will set up shop in South America. Russia will set up shop in Greenland.
Russia has always set up shop.
Right. China will set up shop in South America. Russia will set up shop in Greenland, and they will hit us from both sides.
Russia has always had some shit pointed at us in Cuba for the longest.
It don't matter. We talking about on land.
So what you mean that when you say that? What are you talking about when you say that? They gonna set up shop other places.
I'm talking about militarily. I'm talking about militarily so they can reach us by land. So they can fight us on land. So what's happening? What's happening is the United States is getting ready to secure every land that's connected to it. That's it. That's it. That's how it's going.
No. We're being cut off from the rest of the world. We're not going to secure Mexico. China is there already. They just built a canal straight through Mexico so that they can their imports and exports. They funded it in Mexico. They're right there where we keep saying that the border, they closed down the border, ain't shit changed. There's nobody from you that speaks English is even in a border town.
What that got to do with anything? Tell me how many people crossing over the border. You saying there's still mad people crossing?
Let me tell you how bad it was. Let me tell you how bad it was. This is how bad it was. My wife don't nobody, I ain't gonna say a job name or nothing, but don't nobody in my wife's job supposed to be here. Now, look, this is how dope it was. Remember when he was giving them that money to go home?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were taking that money and they were back in 3 days with that money.
It's true. Some people are saying that it was back. I heard that too, and they didn't talk about that.
Tell me what I
they didn't talk about that. Some of these most people that went back was the criminal. And most people that went back, right?
And you said they came back by way of the border right there.
Watch this.
Hey, please, somebody letting them back in.
Watch this, Chef. My wife, and we live in her boss and his wife's building, right? She's Honduran. She's not even Honduran.
But government official helping these immigrants out.
Hold on. And how about this? You think it's a problem? Guess who hosted when they come and had a little meeting down here because the homegirl went to jail for disrupting the meeting right here in Temple, Texas, at my wife's job. Guess who was here, Shell?
Who? JD?
Mr. No Legs, his goddamn self. Him and his wife. My wife got a picture with her on Facebook. She's not even from here. Mr. No Legs' wife is an immigrant, y'all.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was thought when they wanted Nicki Minaj to get back. Y'all better send back a whole bunch of people, like all them European women in the White House that's walking around. None of them. Half of them European women that are walking around the White House, they're not landed. You know what I mean? They're not citizens. So how are we gonna send back these rappers and because of what they believe in? We gotta stop doing that.
Wait a minute. Where is our president wife from?
Russia, and she's not even a citizen.
Come on now.
I was surprised.
And hold on now. If you want to be a citizen, it's for sale. You need what? $4-5 million? Ain't that what he doing? The gold card?
Hazy. You agree? I know you don't agree with this, but I'm gonna ask you anyway. I don't know.
What you said?
You agree with Trump when he's like, "Don't let black people in the country, just let the people from Ukraine and Norway in." That's what he's saying.
I ain't him say that.
That's what he said. No, he said that. He said that.
Yeah.
He said, "Don't let some of these."
Yeah, he put a ban on all of Africa, and Africa put a ban on
let the people Norway and Norway and who again? He said right, Norway and Ukraine. I was shocked when he said Ukraine. I'm like, damn, you said Ukraine and them other countries?
Yeah.
I was shocked when he said that. So,
he said, "Don't let Ukraine."
No, he said, "Let them in and don't let them African and Muslims and Somalians." That's what he said. Don't let those Europe. He said, "Let those Europeans."
Man, we got a travel ban.
Yeah,
maybe he got his intelligence right.
I got, you know what, Rice? He letting us in. You know what Jamaicans that nigga let in? Yeah. That nigga Rice letting a whole bunch of Jamaicans give them jobs. No, why you think
Jamaicans ain't on bullshit though?
Why you think there's no Jamaicans complaining in America, my nigga? They all got big jobs. They all bro, when I'm like, holy fuck, that's why when I say when Jamaican people complaining, they don't complain. I swear to God. Once you tell them they could do something, they could work and they could make money. And like some of us Jamaicans too are like, we don't like when you let certain Jamaicans go. We know it's all gonna be drugs and they're gonna be bad for us. So what Jamaicans are doing now, the people that are coming in, doing certain things that make it bad for them, you know what I mean? They're turning on them. So now it's kind of hard for them to do certain things and do certain crimes like what they used to. Yeah, but Trump has no problem with Jamaicans. Even though people are telling me that he's deported, but why he's deported? I know he has no problem with Jamaican because Trump has like some like majority of Jamaican niggas underneath but he's not deporting them. He's not deporting.
He's not doing it based off of skin color, yo. Yeah, it's going based off of the fraud, and it's going based off of the fraud and the illegal election fraud. That's what it's going off of.
What election fraud?
Yeah, but
that case is going out. That lady about to go to jail. She's fighting for her life. They don't have that no more.
What?
The only fraud they think the election fraud is now is because Elon came out and said them was his machines that did all the counting.
That's why them Indian people don't like us. They told my girl that black people don't like them. Like, what the fuck? We're not the one that's sitting y'all back. Y'all just mad because they're letting us in and they're giving y'all a hard time. Because y'all are trying to come over and scam people and don't get Jamaicans scam too. But we don't do the fucking like.
Nigerians, Africans, if they can get over making some money, they gonna get over making some money.
Yeah.
Get over any kind of way, they gonna get over. I've been trying to say they was good people for a long time. They play a good role, and the ones that really are good ones, they thrive like a motherfucker.
Yeah, bro, they wouldn't even act.
They say the bullshit because they think they be thinking they have game in America, and you ain't got no game. You're
right.
We started that.
These motherfuckers, right? Some of them, like, I'm gonna tell you something, right? Some of them come over here, and it's like they come over here they come in the country. The reason why they come in, I'm gonna show you why immigrants come in the country, right? If you are immigrant, if you said immigrants, I have like when I talk to the immigrants, I say, how do you guys come here and get so easy everything? They're like, brother, all we gotta say we are a part of the LGBT, brother, and we get whatever we want.
That's the whole reason they went in Africa. You know, I got a partner that's an ambassador, and we'll talk to beaches.
Yo, listen, hey, Hazy, right? Yeah. They get $400 a day. Yeah. And for grocery they get 100 and something. Come here.
Yep. All you gotta do is say you okay with homosexuality. That's what started everything that got Africa mad at us from the get-go. That was during the last administration. Remember, we pulled a bunch of our money back because they didn't accept that. And remember, all them African dudes started asking them questions. Why are you gay?
Yo, they get $400 every day, bro. Almost $500 plus grocery money. You know what I mean? I think including grocery money.
Yeah, they get they split it, but
every day they get that. Every day that's why they laugh, especially when they're LGBT, bro. Bro, you don't understand, bro. You don't understand. The law does not set up for me and you. Like, see a nigga like me and you have a family, bro. That play the daddy role and everything. Why you think certain women rather be single and rather be lesbian, nigga? They know it benefits them. A woman, there's a woman that me and my girl was catering for, and she fully told me when I left my girl with her, me and my girl was talking. She told my girl if she would have been a lesbian, her life would have been way better. She would make more and more money than being with her husband. Real talk. Real talk. This is a white lady, Rice. A Caucasian lady said this. And Rice, remind you that they had money, so much money, and they're doing a lot together. You know what I mean? They have their kids. But she said, if I would have been a woman, I would have been making more money and life would have been better for me.
Yep.
Yeah, it would have been a lesbian. It would have been way better for her. Way better. When they come up, that's why these immigrants
like people trying to recruit.
Yeah.
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 If you look up police records and you look up domestic violence, women done took that shit from everybody. They beat each other's ass half the time. Women are running domestic violence.
Look at your job. Stop. Look at your jobs now. Look when you walk in, who's in a job. It's not a white person, not a black person no more. It's them niggas. Or the air. They're giving over here, bro. Let me show you something. It's so bad. They fire all the white people and give all because they give all the immigrants a job. This is what's gonna happen in America if I don't.
It's already here. It's here. We're here now. I'm not bullshitting you.
That's why I don't blame. That's why I'm not. I'm with immigration shit because you can't be coming over here on a student loan visa and staying in the country and get a job. And I'm here as a citizen, working my ass off, got my papers, got my business, and you're coming over here making more money. You know what I mean? That can't be. So I don't. I like.
You know how I get down.
Yeah.
On the motherfuckers who getting a lot of benefits or whatever, I'm not hating on that. But when it comes time,
think about that, right?
When it comes time for them to crack down on it, it gotta get cracked down on. I don't. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, our bill.
Anybody get anything that's any type of way that they can get something, of course they're gonna go get it.
Right.
But when the time come to crack down on the shit, I don't understand why people be acting like, you know what I mean? They're entitled to that.
Right. That's not. I don't know, bro. But some of this shit, they get $400 a day. That's a day. You know what I mean? Just add that up a day. That's almost. That's like $400 something a day. Bro. You know what I mean? They don't have to work. They get that money, bro. And they save that. Some of them don't even use that money. They save that money. You know what I mean? And plus whatever top they get it. Like so, I don't know. I don't know. And I'm just trying to figure out if they're doing immigration scam because there's a lot of immigration scam going on with white people. You know, there's a lot of white people running immigration scam. That's why they don't want these people to go back. I mean, it benefits them. It benefits them. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. It's the same ones that say that it don't benefit them. Bullshit.
Right.
I call bullshit. You're hiring these motherfuckers.
Yes. Yes. They're hiring them, man. Like
you tell me it's raining.
They hire them, but they fire your girl or your people that's been working on this job since for like 12, 20 years. So just so they can save a little money. And they're not paying those immigrant people that's what they're supposed to get. They're giving them like lower minimum wage to save their money. You know what I mean? That's why I said majority of people it seems like majority of people I was in the protest are rich people. I don't see no poor people out there protesting. That's what I say.
Now you see my sentiment. That's what I be talking about, Chef. That's the bullshit I be talking about.
Yeah. Yo, all them Canadian people lose their job, yo. Yo, the biggest franchise, and you gotta understand, Tim Hortons, right, which is a Canadian brand, which is owned by what do you call it? Burger King. Burger King is owned by y'all, right? And y'all bought out the Tim Hortons in COVID time, right? So y'all control our Canadian brand coffee, whatever. But the Democrats are making fucking all these immigrant people them get the job over here, bro. The white people them are complaining. They fired all the white people them and hire people them that have no experience. The people don't know how to make a fucking coffee. They put in a muffin. They put in a sandwich, like you know the stuff, the biscuit with a loaf of bread to make a sausage. You're supposed to put a like it's a bagel. My bad, a bagel and a biscuit instead of a biscuit and a biscuit. Instead of like, bro, like it's crazy. It's out of hand, bro. It's out of hand. I'm telling you, they taking all the jobs and give it to them. There's something that's going on. There's something that's going on with them people that we don't know about. Because this don't make no sense. The immigration protest. That's.
I'm gonna say this again. Don't piss on me and then tell me that it's rain.
All them people that Trump said that they sent them over here hazy rice. You never know that, right? Majority of them people that they said they were sending back, they came over here, bro. They came over here.
Yeah.
They're gonna try to cross back across the border again.
Yeah, they're gonna bring them back to America when Democrats get in power. That's what they're gonna do. They keep them over here for now because they need some of those people to run it.
Democrats not getting back in power.
Huh?
Democrats not getting back in power. This fraud can fuck everything up.
Next time.
Yeah, ain't gonna be no more president after this. I don't think it's gonna be no more president.
And the Democrats gonna do folks way worse than what's going on. The Democrats gonna show who they are. The same goddamn people.
Yeah, they doing the the same. The government Democrats would have been doing the same thing that Trump doing right now. They would have been doing the same shit.
Same shit.
Same shit. Out the whole, but their thing they would have sent you a letter and they would have come get you with 4 or 5 police officers. They wouldn't have kept you the whole, but like whatever. It's the same shit. Like, don't make me laugh. It's the same shit. I'm just saying, it's crazy. Crazy, yo. The world is gone crazy, yo. You know? I can't believe people are coming in and getting free money like that. Like that. $400. Almost $400 and almost $500 a day is a lot of money a day. You know what I'm saying? You give to a person that's not a citizen. You gotta let them work for that money. Yeah. That's crazy. And I don't know. It's wild, bro. I don't remember myself getting that much money when my family getting that. We had to work for everything. My mom had to get 2 jobs when she came here. As a single mom with 2 kids. You know what I mean? She had to get 2 jobs to support us. So, yeah. Like, you know, I'm not with the whole people should do this and people should do that. We gotta start living in fear, yeah. You gotta treat people equal and right. And some of these people have got to pay, like. And if the government letting them in, they gotta deal with it. Like, they shouldn't have let the next government come and deal with it, make it like, oh, they're doing something wrong. Right? It's just crazy. Like if you're looking in right now and you're trying to deal with a trade, you're not gonna want to deal with a trade with a person that can't control their country. And if you can't control your house, I can do business trade with you. And that's what them other, like China and them countries are looking at, like, why should we do an with you? Why should we deal with you? So that's what's happening right now. They're looking at the world is looking like, yo. That's why they're like, oh, that's why like, oh, the world is watching because they want. It's the American citizens, right? They want the world to see what's going on with Donald Trump. They don't want no trade, yo. They don't want him to do. They want to keep him. That's crazy. That's crazy. They go out of their way. They go out of their way to make sure their president looks bad.
Hold on, bro. I might be back. I'm listening. I'm in the comments.
All right.
It's crazy.
What you say?
It's crazy, yo. They try anything to make a government look bad, bro. You know what I mean? They on this shit where it's like almost they planned this attack on us, but it just went left. You see what I'm saying? It seemed like everything was planned by that one little group of neighborhood right there, people that live in that area, and it just went crazy on them. It's bad.
Shit only gonna get worse if motherfuckers think they don't gotta listen.
Yeah, they gotta listen, y'all. We gotta listen.
You know what I'm saying? That's the same thing as a motherfucker thinking they can punch you in your face because you got a MAGA shirt on or MAGA hat on. You know what I'm saying? That's like motherfuckers don't understand what they can and can't do, or talk shit in your face because you know what I mean. You like Trump, so they can just.
For a pregnant woman, you can't be up there.
They can disrespect and express themselves and all of that shit. This not that kind of world. You know what I'm saying? You got freedom of speech, but you don't got freedom of action.
Yeah.
That impede on nobody else.
Yeah, you can't do all that,
I got a little bit of sympathy for her because it's fucked up because she gone in a heartbeat. And she probably wasn't expecting that. She probably was expecting to lay down in her bed that night.
Yeah.
But yo, you cannot do that, yo. You just can't do it.
Yeah, she just
and everybody who didn't know that before, hopefully they know that shit now.
Yeah, that is. Oh my God.
I remember, yo. I was like, when I was around Lucy house, I was like 9 years old.
Yeah.
Around my godmother house playing. She lived on Jefferson Street.
Right.
It was heavy out there. Niggas was getting money out there real bad. So I remember the police had this nigga up on the wall. I remember the nigga name, but I ain't gonna scream his name. But they had the nigga up on the wall searching him, right?
Yeah.
Yo, the nigga turned around and caught the police with an elbow. Boom! Right in his jaw. Police dropped. Yo, he started haul ass. A nigga come running around the corner, running up the block. I'm like, yo, another police jumped out the police car. This back, I'm gonna tell you how long ago this was. I told you I was 9. Yo, the police still had revolvers. Some of them had revolvers. Yo, he whipped out that motherfucking revolver and put it in that nigga chest. And that nigga threw his hands up and stopped immediately. It was over. The shit was over right then and there. Once he got the gun to your chest, that's it. You caught. You going to jail. That's it. And guess what he did? He went to jail.
You popped him?
No, he ain't popped him. The nigga got locked up.
Yeah.
I'm saying the case. I'm talking about the chase was over. It was a wrap for him trying to get away. There's no point in trying to go no further than that. Once you right there in that spot where you caught, you caught.
I think she's just doing this because her bedtime is almost ready. She knows she's going to bed at 8 o'clock. That's why she's doing it.
Well, you're not getting nothing else. You're really not hungry.
Yeah, that you know, there's a lot of. As I said, it's a crazy situation. You know, it's just crazy. You know,
it's fucked up. It's fucked up. But I mean, yo, she should have been somewhere with her kids, yo. Yeah. That's just that, yo. She should have been somewhere being a mother or a sister or a friend or a girlfriend or whatever she is, whatever role she play in life. Yo, she should have been doing that. And if she want to change how ICE conducting themselves, yo, she got to vote or get involved with politics, yo. All of this jumping out there thinking you can just strong, basically people trying strong, so everybody can get away with what they doing.
Yeah. That is.
And I don't understand because I swore people, if I get locked up for something, they want to know, do I got a criminal record? They going to base it on that. They ain't going to try to free me for, you know, whatever I'm hustling or whatever the fuck I end up doing or some shit. They not. Ain't nobody fighting for that, for me to have the freedom to do that.
You ain't lying. Yeah, it's crazy though. Man, as I said, Shorty got her, like, man, I read her kids, you know, her kids is saying this. Her kids just saw her mom drop them. Like, it's like you dropped off your kids to go do the cause problems with the police. And I mean, that's crazy. I mean, I would have just stayed home with my kids and watch the shit on TV. With them being out there trying to disrupt them. That's crazy.
Well,
like, you know what I mean? That.
It was a dude from El Salvador here who raped the lady and all of that and killed her. And she had kids.
Yeah, it's true.
You see what I'm saying? Shorty had kids too. Somebody got to fight for that side too. Everybody got kids.
You know,
the people who Social Security number they using and stealing and frauding and except getting shit in their name and all of that. Them people got kids.
You know the craziest thing?
The people who ain't got a job because they doing cheaper labor, they got kids. Everybody got kids.
You know the craziest thing? I heard that them people was trying to like be racist to all them black people in New York. I never heard nobody talk about it from New York. Said nothing about it. Complain about it. The only person I heard said something about it was maybe I heard maybe New York said, yo, them people in New York tough, like, you know what I mean? They out here giving props. I never heard nobody, but they was out here fucking with black people a lot. You know what I mean? Like trying to terrorize black people and trying to like own their neighborhood and think they can run them off the block. It's crazy. You know what I mean? I never heard nobody complain about it. I said nothing about them niggas doing that to the black people. Oh, not one person from New York said anything like, yo, these Venezuelan people out here, and you know what I mean, they're being racist to the black people. Like, you know what I mean? Only the black neighborhoods, bro. You hear me? Hey, do you hear me?
Hold up, yo. Who you saying was only messing with black people?
The Venezuelan refugees. They were starting shit. They were showing a video that they caught from the camp, where they was going around only harassing black people.
Who?
They're Venezuelan people then.
Oh, Venezuelans?
Yeah, in New York. And I'm like, damn. And nobody never said nothing about this in New York. Nobody said nothing about it. Nobody said nothing. Nobody complained about it. Everybody was on diddy. Nobody said nothing about it. But that's what I'm saying. It's like, what's going on with y'all up in New York? Y'all on this diddy shit, but then telling us what the people are doing, the racist people are doing, the black people in New York. Y'all are just hiding that fucking story. That's crazy. But New York is not the place though, too. Only some people. Like, you know what I mean? Like like only some people some people like to protect their city, I guess, their state or whatever. But I heard them people was over there, you know what I mean, trying to take over the black neighborhood and terrorizing them. Even the people that don't sell drugs, the people that are going to work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They were getting free money and all that, bro. While citizens were begging at the corner. You know what I mean? Citizens that born in the country.
I don't know if that be going on here. There's definitely a lot of Venezuelans and shit here.
Yeah.
There's definitely a lot of El Salvadorians. Definitely a lot of Mexicans. It's not as many Puerto Ricans like New York is. There's Puerto Ricans here now, don't get me wrong, but it ain't really no super Puerto Rican section of Baltimore. Like that just don't exist like that.
I can see that the switch though, like motherfuckers only want to talk about problem and talk about what stuff black people doing, but don't want to talk about the racist stuff that them racist motherfuckers are doing to our people in New York and all over the world. People quick to come over here and talk about black people this and diddy that, but not bringing up what them racist motherfuckers are doing to black people over there. That's why I say I watch. You always gotta watch and see. Like, that's why you gotta watch the people that want to quick and jump up on the black stories and trying to put their 2 cents in. Because you know what I mean? If you're gonna do that, you gotta have to talk about the racism on all angles. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I'm telling you, the only reason I care about any race conversations is for the sake of reparations. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I don't know what we try to accomplish. Like, I don't think if it ain't nothing in it for black folk, they don't care.
Right.
It ain't, you know what I'm saying? If it ain't no money, black people don't care. They ain't giving you no credit. So you're gonna jump out there, have all of this fighting going on. You might get a law change. You might get something done, but the people not even gonna appreciate that shit.
Yeah.
They don't appreciate nothing but money. Unless some people just feel good expressing themselves.
If we just trying to stop people from their job, don't be surprised if a lot that comes up tomorrow that says if you stop the police or any federal agent from doing their job, you won't get 20 days or maybe a year in jail. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised.
What, if you block them?
Don't be surprised if that's a law tomorrow. All I'm saying, don't be surprised. People can't be mad. They can't be mad. They can't be mad because you know what? If I'm not allowed to hide my bro, I just pop somebody that try to pop him or my cousin. You know what I mean? Because you know you can go to jail for that. That means if you're helping out, you know what I mean, somebody you should be able to go to jail for that too.
The dumb thing that people don't understand is when you doing shit with them police and shit, that's federal.
Yeah.
That's not no state shit. So you playing with some shit that really gray line you in Fed custody. Somebody might have to fly the business.
Not even that, yo. The citizens, bro, are trying to manipulate the police to go be for the ICE agents. That's dangerous. You know what I mean? You guys are trying to it's crazy. It's just madness that's going on right here, bro. We need to get back the whole together as, you know what I mean, the place where people want to come and live and raise their family, bro. You know what I mean? That's what we need. We can't just have people like, all right. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. It's just crazy.
Turn down some, yo.
Huh?
No, I'm talking to my son.
It's just crazy. It's crazy if you ask me. Hey, it's just madness. Madness.
It's a fucked up situation, yo, but we gotta know when to stand up, yo.
Say again?
We gotta know when to stand up.
Yeah.
We just can't fight every battle because it's like, you know what I'm saying? Credibility counts. And motherfuckers gotta know that when you standing up and you voicing yourself, that is really worth, you know what I mean, a look-see. If you just argue every time, even when it's clear-cut cases, ain't nobody even gonna include us in the conversation because we always gonna complain no matter what.
Right.
Just wish Shorty would have just.
Yeah, she should have just went home and, you know what I mean, leave the man alone. And maybe she didn't want to go to jail, but yo, if you doing something, yo, you should just take it like, you know, take it like with a grain of salt and just say, you know what, fuck it, I did that. You know what I mean? Because, yo, I don't know. You know, but those guys were looking for a reason though. And they got, you know, they were looking for a reason. They're looking for a reason to shoot. And people are just over there, like.
You forgot what happened in Texas?
What happened in Texas?
You forgot when the nigga shot up the ICE facility?
Yeah, he did. That's why they like that, eh? That's why they like that.
People throwing Molotovs, rocks and shit at them. I mean, shit, what you think?
Yeah, that's crazy. I feel you though. This shit is wild. This shit needs to stop though.
Shooting at them, niggas shooting ICE vans up.
Yeah, that shit is crazy.
It's a lot of shit that happened that made this worse. Yeah.
There's a lot of shit boiled up. It just seems like people like the protesters are out there egging it on, like, you know, crazy.
It's a bunch of people that don't know how the police get down. They don't got experience.
You know what it is though? Some of those people, Hazy, they think that them people only gonna shoot me and you when we act loud. They're not gonna shoot the white people when they start acting loud. That's their problem. You know what I mean? They're gonna say only the black people act loud and ghetto. They're not gonna shoot us because that's what they think. They go out there, they do all that stuff, they talk all that shit, but they go out there doing that because they're using their privilege. You see what I'm saying? They're white skin.
This about the difference if you helping somebody invade. We got people trying to take us under. That's very serious, yo.
But I think
that's very serious, yo. Somebody trying to take us under as a country, yo. They trying to collapse our economy, yo. And you got nerve to be standing in front of arguing with our officers and all that when we gotta watch out for who is the traitor.
Yeah. It's like there's like a big distraction going on, or we're fighting against each other. I get it. You know, I understand. I totally understand what you're saying. That's what it seems like. While this is going on with the ICE and Donald Trump, it seems like there's some distraction going on in the back to hide something and do something else. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what I think, though. Just me, like
somebody trying to
make the country
manufacture the conditions for something to happen.
And not even that. Make the country go poor, make it don't get back into a state where, you know what I mean? It just crazy. It just crazy. There's madness, yo. There's madness. Madness, yo. I just know this is a disaster, yo. It is a disaster. So, I'm gonna show you something. People back home in my country, you know what they're saying? You know what they're saying when that lady did that? They're like, you can't run over a police over here. You know? You try to do the same thing. You know what I mean? But if you try to, people don't understand. Like, babe, you don't understand what I'm saying. You back up the car, you turn your wheel that way, and a police is standing in front, you're not supposed to move. That is the thing. So if a police comes in front of your car and I get pulled over, meaning you're driving, babe, and I move, they're going to shoot after the car, they're going to break the windshield.
That's what's going to happen to him. He's going to get really emotional.
That's what's going to happen. I'm telling you, that's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen.
Man.
As I said, this country is the only country. I see when police outside like that, white people go outside. Bro, back home, we stay inside of our house and let them motherfuckers go about their business. You know what I mean? Real shit. Because you're not police. These people are using their white privilege to think they could get away with it. That's why she's standing for. That's why she did that. They block. Yo, it doesn't matter where you live. You get blocked in. You get blocked in. You know what I mean? As I said, it's totally different, but it seemed like she was blocked in and she was trying to get out. But it seemed like she was driving and they chased her down and they locked her in, and then she tried to get away. And then he just popped it. But it seemed like he had enough of her bullshit what she was doing. You know, that's all I'm saying.
That shit can be justified, man. I hate to say it, but it is, man. She wasted her life on that stupid shit, man.
I got protests. That's why I always tell people, don't follow the government protests and don't get put up in these internet things and what they're telling you on the internet, because you're going to go out there, you're going to believe it, and guess what? You know what I mean? You're going to get in a shit like this. You can't over here let the government puppet control us. Because we go outside, if she would have stayed home, if think about it, Renee would have dropped her kids off and dropped the other way and said, you know what? Like other people do. I'm not driving this way because there's a protest that way, and it's bad traffic, so I got to drive this way. You know what I mean? And worried about her kids, that wouldn't happen. But she's worried about what the government's doing and what they could get away with and what, how. No, you got to pay people the right amount of money, and that's what these people are getting. These people are tied up to incorporated people and using immigrant people, right? And not giving people the right job. They're the one that keep these people in place and make you lose your job and have these people at work. Because look at all the people who's protesting that market, the Somalians, right? And we know what they're doing. So now I'm saying, not saying every Somalian do the same thing, but majority of them, that's what they're doing. They take, if the people have there, you don't have to send them back. But you know what I mean? The government shouldn't be giving them low money and firing everybody else just to give them a job. Like, it's why people don't have jobs. You can't say, oh, they're coming to our country and they're taking our jobs. No. Yeah, the government's taking your job and giving it to them. Because they don't want to pay you guys what they're supposed to pay people. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. It's crazy. There's a lot of mixed reaction to this situation.
You pretty much got to make your own job.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I said, just know. If you think even if you get rid of all the people who hate you, you're still not gonna have the job. But they're gonna hide. Just know they're gonna make it a way to protect these people where you can't identify, you know what I mean, by giving them false documents. You see what I'm saying? That's the next step. That's the next step. What? You know what I mean? Because we all know, you know what I mean? Them people, them immigrant people, they help, you know, they do the most work. Other people who get paid money for it, but people don't want to pay them for it because they believe that, you know. That's why there's going to be a lot of crazy shit. And these corporated companies, these corporation companies like Amazon Hazy.
Yeah.
Right now, let me show you something. When Amazon comes drop off my it's always an Indian. It's always an immigrant. It's always, bro. And they're a big part of the solution. That's why. Remember when they raided Amazon? Yeah. They do it. It's the same shit. They do it over here. You know what I mean? All the people got jobs on Amazon, and all of them are immigrants.
Man, they playing with me too because I canceled my Amazon subscription. They still been charging me. I found out.
Yeah, you gotta change. What that happened to me and my girl too. What we do, we had to change her bank. What we did was call my bank and tell my bank, yo, I want to change my numbers because, you know what I mean, they cancel, they keep taking money from me. So what you do is like, let your bank change your numbers, and they won't stop taking money from you. You know what I mean? The only person that can stop that is the bank. They gon', you know what I mean? And they gonna always take your money, bro. You have to change. You have to tell the bank that, listen, people taking money from me. I don't know what's going on. Can I change my number? You know what I'm saying?
They already got over because they was charging for 2 accounts.
Yeah, but think about it, Hazy. If you change your bank account, if you change your account number, right? Your Visa or debit number.
Yeah, they ain't gonna be able to charge the new card. I know.
Next time. That's what we got to do. Because these motherfuckers are like that, yo. They like to take
I'm looking at it like them still charging me is illegal because I canceled my subscription.
Yeah, but they do that. They will do that. Much time me and my girl talk them do that. They do it. Uber Eats do it. It's them and Uber Eats. They do that shit, Hazy. You cancel your shit, and they will still take your fucking money, bro. They will still Amazon and Uber Eats. They will still take your money, and them motherfuckers. They hire the most immigrants. This is why we gotta get reasons because they are the people, right? And then people will try to scam you that work for the company because they're all immigrants. Check the people that come drop off you.
I know. Shit, most of the sellers on Amazon is Asian.
Yes.
When you click on the seller information, you're gonna see some Chinese letters.
Yes, bro. Majority of them over here is Indian, bro. Indians, or there's no we're like Pakistan Indian people that are doing that. They're not like Koreans where like, you know, they have their shit, they have their family that got. No, they're like scumbags that will fucking see your shit and try to scam you and try to take off of your food or your package, or they drop your package off. And what they do when they drop your package off is they will get their Indian friend to come and meet up with them at the same time. So, because I saw this shit downstairs. So I saw the fucking Indian, the package dude come and drop the package right? He came in the Amazon truck. And then before he got here, all them Indian and them Muslim kids was downstairs waiting on him. You hear me?
Oh.
Yeah. So as soon as he dropped the package off, them young kids, my nigga, went and grabbed the shit, bro. Went and took the shit, bro. You see what I see?
From out his truck?
No, from out the doors of the houses, bro.
Oh. So it was theirs or they were stealing it?
Say it again?
It was their shit or they were stealing it?
No, like, okay, they're so organized, bro. Like, these motherfuckers are so organized, right? They will know somebody that work at Amazon, but then before they get to the location, they will call like a kid that's related to their cousin, like a 15-year-old, and say, yo, I'm gonna drop off this at this person, go to this building and go take this package. That's how they work. I saw them do that. Yo, the kids, they tell me this. Because I'm not just you know what I mean? I
believe you. Want me to tell you why I believe you?
They tell me this. They tell me this. I'm like, yo, come here.
DoorDash nigga, hold up. You ain't see the DoorDash nigga that dropped the food off, took a picture, and then when he walked away, when he got out the frame, he poured the food away on the string. Hey yo, and the food just disappeared out the camera, yo, on the string. That shit was funny.
This shit is crazy. You can't get this stuff. Why do you think? Remember? Okay, you remember when package theft was all time high, right?
Yeah.
That's what they was doing. They was telling the people, I'm like, yo, look. They will call their Arab friend or the Indian friend and be like, yo, I'm dropping off this package at such and such at this location at 2 o'clock. Be there for this time. So now they drop it off. I'm telling you, it's not. I used to ask myself, yo, how the fuck all these Indian kids come and these Muslim kids come to my in front of my building when these packages are getting, and they sit in the lobby, bro. And once the man go upstairs and come back, bro, they gone upstairs, bro. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they don't do it to me because they know I know the play and they know how I get down and how my, you know what I mean? My people in it. They know like they don't do not fuck with me. They do not fuck with me.
That's crazy.
Yeah, bro, they will see my shit and pass it. But they fuck with everybody else's shit. Real talk.
Nigga got some schemes for your ass. That nigga had the food bag on a string, yo.
Hey, yo. They cold like that, bro. They cold like that. They think it's they back in their country where they could do certain things, yo. You know what I mean? Some of them are ridiculous. I can't lie. Some of them are ridiculous, yo. They're ridiculous, yo. They're ridiculous, yo. They're ridiculous. You know, a lot of crazy shit going on in this motherfucking world, man. A lot of crazy shit.
Hey, you just gotta try to remain sane for yourself, yo. Just try to stay sane for you and your family. Just try your best to make all the right moves and
they allow
judge shit the best you can. You know what I mean? Use proper judgment.
Right.
Look at everything two, 3, 4 times.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Stay focused on what you focus on.
Right. I'm telling you, bro. I've been watching. Like they work, bro. They work as a unit. How do you think these people ever get rich and get all this stuff when they come over here? If they work for a company, they'll go drop this stuff off. They'll take the picture and they'll have someone go steal it. Well, you remember? Okay, you remember when white people, when like as I said, when black people and white people used to work at Amazon, right? Before we have all these Arab and Indian people, because I'm not gonna say Chinese people, but I'm gonna say the Arab people. If they come to your house, they're delivering a package to you. They're gonna have someone come steal your package in an hour. Watch for these motherfuckers. Because I got told by these kids tell me this, like, yo, we know somebody that work in a company. Every time they drop the package off, they come and they take them. As soon as they drop them off, they go take them. Real shit, bro. You know what I mean? Real talk. You know, especially when they know that there's like big, like, they can read the package and the package might say luxury or this jewelry on it. They get somebody to go do it. That's why you can't trust them. You gotta remember, as I said, no, like I'm not saying white people should have all the jobs, but yo, none of this stuff was happening when white people was making deliveries and black people and African people was making. None of that stuff. The Africans them something. The Nigerians, I can't let y'all off the leash because y'all are thieves too. I would slave y'all and sell y'all own people. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Y'all helping them people out stealing people shit, yo. That's why people know, like as I said, like I track my shit. My girl, when my girl gets something, ever since we found out that people was doing it like that, bro, my girl tracked this shit. She tracked this shit even when she know what city is in, she know where it's at, what stop it made, who this, all that. Like she know when it's like 2 minutes, 20 minutes away. That's what you gotta move, yo, because these motherfuckers, these Indian motherfuckers, and what you gotta do to Hazy is take a picture of them. You know what I mean? You take a picture of them and you tell the people and they're like, yo, I think it's kind of weird how this person comes drop this off at this same specific time, and then, your package is always missing at this time. You know what I mean? That's because, Amazon don't do that because they don't want to get the blame. You know what I mean? So they're not going to investigate their own people. You know what I mean? Regardless if you're immigrants or not. Out there, they're doing that. They're stealing they're making their family members stealing the package. First of all, thief, yo. They're thieving people, Hazy. Thieves, yo. They're the thiefest people on God's earth, yo. They'll be the same one watching black people when you walk into Walmart, Hazy. they'll be the same one watching you, following the black people and a lot of the white people in the thief things all the shelf, or the dollar store, and they be watching you, but they're the biggest criminals, the biggest thieves. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Real talk.
I caught a couple people watching me lately at the self checkout. They be watching the shit out of me. Trying to steal shit. Trying to steal y'all fucking food, man. Damn.
Yeah, yo, they be watching us, yo. And they don't watch. It's like they be watching us, yo. I always ask them, why are you watching me? And why are you worrying about me? I tell them straight up. I'm like, when they're like, oh, listen, black people this. I said, bro, we don't have the power to send y'all back. You see what I'm saying, Hazy?
Right.
We don't have the power to send y'all back. We're not the one that tell you guys that, we're not the one that's telling you guys can't work and you guys shouldn't have a job. I always tell them that. Don't worry about the black people. Don't worry about. I always tell them that, bro. We don't have the power to send you guys back. You know what I mean?
All we got right now is spending power and terrestrial power that we don't know about.
Yeah. We don't have the power to send y'all back. So y'all are in there and worrying about us. Trying to say, oh, we hate y'all, and we don't hate y'all. Where y'all get that from? You know what I mean?
Shit, man. Hey, yo, chill out. Damn, though, shorty.
Yeah, yo, that's why I feel it for her, though. I can't lie. Her kids and that, but, you know, I say this I hear all the time. We cannot make politics control us. I say this all the time. People are like, oh, we gonna need the chip to control us, the mark of the beast. No, we don't. We don't need none of that. People are so controlled. We don't need no mark of the beast, no chip to control us. Bro. People are already controlled. This lady could have went, Hazy. This lady, she could have dropped off her kids and go about her business. You see what I'm saying? My bad. She could have dropped off her kids and go about her business, my nigga.
Yeah.
So what up?
What's good, bro?
Cool.
Yeah, that shit. It just she just wasn't wise, yo. She just wasn't wise at all, yo.
She should have dropped off her kids and went back home, my nigga. Remove the traffic. We're gonna go the next way. Back up her truck. Drive around the traffic and go home.
She got the don't cooperate with ICE memo.
Oh, you talking about that lady that got killed?
Yeah.
I'm going to.
I just seen y'all was on the show. I watched like Hassan Campbell shit. He thinking Jadakiss them niggas talking about him and shit. Like, yeah, I don't know, man.
Yo, them niggas, somebody did. I forgot who was talking about him. Somebody checked him. Somebody checked him hard.
Oh, Hassan Campbell?
Yeah, somebody checked the fuck out of him. You know what? I want niggas to check that nigga. That nigga talk.
No, I know. I'm just saying Hassan thinking everybody talking about him like he that special, like Jadakiss and not even Jadakiss. It's a fucking Fat Joe. It's like Fat Joe. I know he be goofy as hell, but like he said he had a day off, so he was sitting at home watching a dirty section of YouTube, and there's a king of this shit. And Hassan think he talk. He never said Hassan. And he think he talk. Hassan's thinking he talking about him and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. Hassan, he just too much in his head, like thinking he the top nigga on this shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He talking about Dougie Diamonds.
Right. Okay, who that? Okay, I don't even know who that is.
Dougie Diamonds become them puppet legs. I think they got a little something going back and forth or whatever. I think he talking about Dougie Diamonds. I mean, he could be talking about Hassan too, but I think he trying to slide Dougie Diamonds.
Okay. See that Hassan thing. Hassan streaming right now. He think he's talking about him and shit. You know what I'm saying?
And shout out him though. Tell him to shut up. He's not so like. It's so cute. Niggas say You don't even know what he be talking about sometimes. He be making.
Yeah, I used to fuck with Hassan. I don't fuck with him no more. He like a hypocrite. He be all over the board, bro.
Yeah, somebody called him out on the African bandanas. I forgot somebody called him out on that.
Oh yeah, that shit. Oh, he been fucking with Africa Bambaataa and shit. That shit, he been getting smacked in the ass off that nigga. But
oh my bad. You know who G checked him? My bad. Mano G checked his ass.
Oh yeah,
Mano.
Yeah, I forgot. Mano did just get at Hassan not too long ago.
Yeah, Mano checked him, yo. Mano checked the fuck out of him, yo. And that was hilarious. Like I need him to shut up too. Like he's like. He told you what Mano said. You stage your own shooting. Like, who does that?
Nah, but you know what? Like, I've been seeing the Cam and the Jim Jones spark back up, and I'm starting to think that shit is just for the internet, bro. Like, they trying to get the bag, bro.
Bro, it is.
Yeah, they trying to go viral and shit, man. That shit weak as hell, though. Yeah, I mean, because y'all really supposed to be brothers on some real shit. I mean,
they doing that shit.
No, them niggas ain't brothers. They just milking. They just using their beef to make content.
That's what I'm saying. But they really are brothers. They go way back. They fucking Dipset, bro. They brothers. You know what I mean?
Yo, niggas don't fuck with each other.
So okay, so you saying that they ain't gonna never bump all this money they supposedly got. So all these events that be going on, the boxing events, any event, football, basketball, whatever, they ain't gonna bump heads. I mean, or they gonna be cool when they see each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, because even if it's just internet, just like getting the numbers up, like you probably gonna eventually bump into this dude. You know what I mean?
Yo, Cam and 50 about to do some shit with Max B.
Yeah. So I mean, what they got to do with Jimmy though? You know what I mean?
Fucking with Jimmy, yo.
I don't even know if Max B's on the
Jim
stage.
Jones already showed 50 that he was a trader, and he showed Cam that he'd trade on him.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. Like you said, it's even 50. Like 50 old as hell, and he's still trolling like a motherfucker. And he got all this money. How the fuck do you even got time to be on the internet trolling when you just got all these projects supposedly going on? You know what I'm saying? Like this shit is weird as hell. It's like he just wanted to be on some. So he want to be on some viral shit. You know what I'm saying? That's where the check is at.
I don't know. 50% know what he's doing though.
I'm just saying it's gotta be. It can't be just I'm talking shit. Yo, 50's still working. When he not at his real job, he on this internet trolling. And obviously that's making numbers. So he's still making money while he ain't on his regular job. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now you get into it. Why you think he doing it? That's why he doing it.
Exactly. That's why he doing it. Exactly. It's all for money and shit. But he just in everybody's business.
Okay, what do you think? All right. I like the way you said that. Okay, what do you think about him having Terry and Southside Terry T and Big Meech beefing? Basically, I didn't know they have their own documentary.
Right, but he about to do a documentary, right, with his brother, right, with Big Meech's brother, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's still that he still has still playing he's still playing the system like that's still gonna be money going toward their family, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't care if them two niggas don't get along, they can act like they don't, but that's still like he not fucking with Lil Meech, and he can put it in a sense, but obviously he's still fucking with them if he putting their brother in that shit far as like going through a co-op business with him. You know what I'm saying?
But it's all about how the paperwork set up, because he can put it where he get his shit on the front end and they get their shit on the back end at the
the Big Meech story, Big Meech left out talking to the undercover cop in Atlanta in the strip club. You left that part out.
Yeah, you might as well let 50 do that shit because he got a bigger platform and yeah, I mean it's gonna get across more. You know what I'm saying? Like far as like if anybody else try to do that shit with their own paper, it ain't gonna be as big as 50 doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? So you might let him promote that shit, even though he don't fuck with y'all. He about to give y'all a little bag though, you know what I'm saying?
He gonna have to buy the rights from 50.
You said what?
He probably gonna have to buy the rights from him. They probably gave up the rights.
Yeah, I don't know. And so he ain't doing business with Meech's brother, right? He doing business with Meech's brother, right?
Whose brother?
Meech's brother.
What's Meech's brother name?
Yeah.
See, the T dude, what's his name?
Southwest T.
Southside Terry,
Yeah.
Southside T Terry.
That's Meech's brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, he don't fuck with Meech or something?
I don't know. They be having. I heard they be having their shit though. But he about to do business with his brother. He ain't doing business with me.
I understand. Yo, hey, Hazy. I understand what Terry's saying. If it wasn't because of Meech going and doing all that shit with Swords and talking about, oh, we run this and we got the city on lock and we run this and we pushing drugs up, we doing this over here, they wouldn't have got caught. The nigga went on national TV, tell the police everything that he was doing. He snitched.
That nigga bought a billboard.
Yeah, he snitched. That was dumb shit. That was dumb.
Checkmate right there.
Yo, you know what? You don't even know what to believe no more. You don't even know what to believe no more. It's just all like in cahoots with each other and act like they got fake beef and shit. And it's all circulating the same money, bro. I'm dead ass. You know what I mean? They just kicked out. It's a money grab, bro.
Well, I'll tell you one angle of it that nobody ain't pay attention to. Is New York trying to take over the social media space.
Bro, I told you this. I told you, New York, they not take over, they run the podcast business right now. I told you this. New York's gonna be the place to be. It's not LA no more. LA is not the place to be. And there's nothing going on in LA. They got no rappers. They're not entertaining no more.
Yo, that podcast is making more money than motherfucking rappers getting paid, bro.
They don't know that. You know why? Because the niggas in LA, they don't have no swag with it. They just want to rat niggas up. Send niggas to jail.
Right, LA all about gangs and shit. I mean, like, New York shit is different, bro. Like, I mean, it's just a lot more vibrant and fucking like, just I don't know, a lot more motherfuckers come out of New York than they do come out of Cali.
No, it's not even that. Niggas in
What
New
you
York.
talking about, podcasting or music?
Niggas in New York.
I'm talking about, I don't
New
know,
York-
because No Jumper had this shit on lock for a minute, you know what I'm saying, as far as podcast, you know what I mean?
Niggas in New York knows how to build and how to make money, and they will do certain shit and make money. Niggas in the West, when you try to do certain things and make certain things, as soon as they reach certain point of view, they want to run and control shit and act like they're the head honcho. New York, they'll play the fake drama, and build their whole community up. That's what Jim Jones and Cam and Mason are doing. And them niggas ain't got no real beef. They beefing. They just doing that so they, you know what I mean, to keep all their name and everything going and money going in the same circle. Them niggas
Right. I already know what that shit is, bro.
Making this shit up and keep New York alive, nigga.
But you know where the real bag is at? The real bag is at is them boys get in a ring with some gloves on, man. You know how big that'd be?
Happen. Because that niggas
Cam and Jim really got problems, yo.
So they need to get in that ring then.
Nope. Not for the kind of problems they got.
Yeah, exactly.
No, get in that ring for that type of bag you gonna get, nigga. Fuck the problems, bro. Them problems ain't that big, I don't believe, bro.
I don't know.
Ain't nobody fuck nobody girl. Not that I know. Ain't nobody fuck do something to their mother. You know what I'm saying?
You know why niggas don't want to do nothing with New York, with them niggas in LA like that? Because they snitched.
Somebody did fuck somebody girl.
They snitched on Big U. After what Big U did for all them niggas, they turn around and set him up and let the police control the situation. That's why everything is in New York now.
Oh, you saying Max B fuck Chrissy?
Big U went to jail. Everything just went to
Type Man.
niggas.
And Type Man Jim Jones' son look like Cameron.
You gotta trust that.
I ain't typing that shit in, nigga.
They move a certain type of way where, like, if you're making it, they'll come around and act like you're your friend and just to bring you down and stab you behind your back. Like New York is not really like that. That's how they operate. Like, you know what I mean? They operate where it's like Baltimore. If this nigga making this block making it, and they cool with you, everybody making it. And it's not like that. It's like, oh, I gotta be in control, or I'm the biggest. I know this person. I do that. New York doesn't run like that. You know what I mean? It doesn't run like that.
I'd rather fuck with Fabulous and Jimmy and them boys than the fucking Cam and fucking Mace. That's just how I roll, though. You know what I'm saying? That's just hood shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I fuck with Cam and Mace.
Those guys are a part of.
Nah, I'd rather not. Nah.
They know what they do.
Anytime you fucking with Cam, you're gonna have freedom. You're gonna have access to a multiple bag if you loyal, and you're gonna have mad freedom.
Nah, I don't know about you gonna have some freedom, bro. I don't know about
You told me that Big U shit.
The whole Dipset was just dropping albums.
In LA, yo. That nigga Big U had this shit, and nigga just turned and switched on him. That's why LA pop. That's why New York pop. Let me tell y'all this. Ever since Big U went to jail and niggas find out that them niggas was setting them up like that, this is what made New York, but it shows you that at least them niggas in New York ain't backstabbing each other. Bringing the police to the table and setting them up.
They ain't doing it on purpose.
Acting like they with each other and bringing the police to set up their homies back in LA. Niggas wasn't doing that in New York. That's why New York is so popular right now. Because they said that, yo, them niggas wasn't doing that.
New York's always been popular. It ain't never not been popular, bro. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm talking about with the podcast because before this podcast, when New York took over the podcast scene, there was all them weird niggas like Blueface and them niggas. You see what I'm saying? And all them weirdos.
Yeah, and like No Jumper still get more numbers than all these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, retarded shit like that. You know what I mean? And Adam 22, dumb shit like that. Niggas don't want to do that shit. I told niggas a long time ago, that shit is not gonna fly in 2026. I told niggas.
No, everybody, all these rappers want to be podcasting now because that's where the bag is at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
When you have your own podcast, you don't have to sit down with these police that invite Adam 22 that will invite you or pay you, or Vlad that's paying these niggas to snitch on themselves. Where you can just have your own shit. That's what niggas is doing now. Niggas figure out the formula. Why fucking go to them niggas when we could have our own shit and invite them rappers there? Or we're not gonna snitch on them. We're not trying to.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I'm a New York motherfucker to the death, like fire, like New York State. And that Joe and Jada shit is trash to me. I don't fuck with it. It's whack. It's weak as hell. That shit weak as hell, bro.
It's weak as fuck.
It's weak as hell. So, like, you talking about podcasters coming up in New York? They not really coming up. They not really pushing no real numbers, bro.
No, but
they really not.
Wait, but I'm telling you though, Wade, Jim Jones, Cam, and Mace, they got this shit set up right now. Everybody want to do it.
No, Cam and Mace shit, yo, they shit is. They shit is. That shit funny. I fuck with that joint. I ain't gonna lie about that joint. But them niggas not in New York. Them motherfuckers in Miami somewhere. They is somewhere else. They not in New York. You know what I'm saying? So those are not New York podcasters to me. You know what I mean?
No, that's a New York podcast. That's a New York podcast.
No, that's not. If you're not in New York doing that podcast, that's not a New York podcast. That's a Miami podcast, nigga. You might talk like a New York motherfucker, but you in Miami, nigga. So that's a Miami podcast, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Who's in Miami?
Cam and Mace. You know what I'm saying? Or wherever the fuck they at. They not in New York doing that shit, bro. They talking all that greasy shit, and they way the fuck over there. They not in New York where you can get touched for real, because you talk about New York motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? That's what y'all doing. Your shit not stationed in New York. You could live in Miami, but if your podcast just go to fucking over there, it might be a lot of work, but shit. If you want to act like you that nigga like that, then do that shit like that. But you not a New York podcaster if you living in a whole nother state, bro. That's just what the fuck it is.
I don't know if I agree with that, yo. I don't agree with that.
Okay, well, don't agree with it. That's my opinion. You got your opinion. You know what I'm saying?
If I motherfucking go somewhere, if I go to Virginia, I'm still a Baltimore podcaster. The hell?
You not. Now you not, because the niggas in Baltimore that's podcasting, they in Baltimore. They Baltimore podcasters. You not in there no more, bro.
What I got to? Oh man, you bugging.
Nah, I'm not. Cause how the fuck is TMG coming up with the New York nigga that's all the New York niggas he's saying that's podcasting, they in New York right now. You know what I'm saying? They in New York. You know what I'm saying? They podcasting from New York. What you talking about?
It don't matter, yo. If a New York nigga goes somewhere and represent New York, it's just like saying AZ on the Beat is not from New York and he lives in Oakland, California, and he's always repping New York. You can't say that. The niggas still.
I'm just saying, them boys done got bougie and they flew across town. Know what I mean, and they talking about some New York shit. Get out of here, bro.
No, it's just that they podcast, they billing worth more. You know what I mean?
Okay, well, Jim Jones still in the streets of New York, where he originally from, and he's still talking his shit. And them motherfuckers done ran to fucking Florida and shit. You know what I'm saying? Huh?
You can't have a podcast in Orange. You can't have a podcast in Orange. You can't figure it.
Okay, yo.
Freaky Zeke just said that nigga still home.
Yo, Freaky Zeke ain't nobody. He's like a fucking nobody, bro. Nobody care what he says, bro. The fuck? Name a Freaky Zeke song for me.
Yeah.
You can't, man. He ain't nobody. Who the fuck is he? Man, Jim Jones' best friend. That's it. He's a nobody, bro. He's living off them boys. If them motherfuckers both pass away, guess what happens to Freaky Zeke? He dies too, nigga. Even if he's still living, he dies too, bro. Because he ain't got no more income coming in from no motherfuckers. That's
Zeke
the same as,
album out.
you know what I mean? So we can't speak upon them people. Them people is really they just living off they motherfucking man's fucking success. You know what I'm saying? That's it. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but with the whole where you at, I mean, it ain't because that's where I'm. It's like it ain't where you from. It's where you at. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be talking that shit. You way over there, and you on some talking about New York motherfuckers, and you way over there. You done moved out, motherfucker. I ain't saying you gotta be in the hood, but you still could be in New York. At least your podcast could be in New York, like having a real New York vibe. You know what I'm saying?
That niggas is New York though. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they is New York. You know what I'm saying? I get it. I get what you're saying, but I just don't feel like
if a New York nigga come over here, niggas gonna be like, yo, that nigga from New York, he just open a business over here. That's it. You know what I mean? I got Shaq open up Shaq is gonna open up a restaurant 10 minutes from that mall that you guys always see me in. He's still an LA nigga. You know what I mean? Right beside the mall where I go do my shopping every day and do catering, drop off catering to people. He's gonna open up a restaurant.
No, he's with y'all motherfuckers now. He's a Canadian nigga.
No, he isn't. He's just a business nigga that got business probably in China, Germany, and here. That's not. He's still American. He's still, you know what I mean? Wherever he just got business over the place because his money goes long.
No, I get what y'all saying. No, I get it, but I just don't understand some of this shit.
You can move around. You can have a business here. You can have a business in Thailand, all these places, and still be a New Yorker.
Yeah, you gonna still be where you from. You know what I mean? Because you know what I'm talking about. They still sound how they are. They still got their stories and shit. How they came up and shit. They got money and moved on. You know what I'm saying?
He's still acting like a New York. He's not acting like, oh, I'm over Miami, so I gotta start talking like this. No, he's still acting.
Yeah, but when the last time you see Cam in New York? You know what I'm saying? Like for real. Yo, Jimmy just said that. Jim Jones just had a recent interview. Said that nigga was scared as hell. He was scared as hell in his own hood, bro. When he used to live out here, scared as hell.
Well, he said he was scared of Big L.
Huh?
So he was scared of Big L.
He was living in. No, he wasn't scared of Big L. He was just scared of that hood over there where Big L and them all was from. He's scared of all them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like he's scary as hell. That's what he basically was saying. He's scary. My money, if them boys really had to put hands and feet on each other, my money on Jim Jones, bro. Like, fuck the podcast and the money shit. If we really get down and dirty, nigga, my money is on Jimmy. Nigga, he'll beat the shit out of fucking Cameron, bro.
You only saying that because you know Jim Jones been in the gym lately.
Nah, yo, motherfucker, Cameron could have been in the gym all this time he been talking shit. He could have been in the gym too. He could have been in the gym. That ain't my fault. If he was in the gym, your money wouldn't be on Jimmy. Yeah, my money still would be on Jimmy because Jimmy's still in the streets, bro.
Yo,
Cameron not.
You know when you're 50, right? And your muscles don't build no more when you're in the gym. You know
I don't give a fuck about muscles, nigga. I'm just saying, yo, my money, my opinion, my money is on Jimmy. If them boys see each other and they knuckle up.
At 50 and you try to work on your muscles don't build like when you're in your 30s or your 40s.
And okay, I get that. I don't give a fuck about muscles. He bring muscles up. I ain't say nothing about no muscles, bro. I just said my money is on Jim Jones, man. That's it.
If you're gonna be in the gym, you can't be smoking blunts. Like Jim Jones be high all the time.
Right, and Cameron do too, man. And Cameron do too.
Cameron's not as high. That nigga be high 24/7. He be slouching. He don't even sit. He be so high, he be slouching. He don't even sit up.
Okay, if we talking about knuckling up, let's just do this real quick. Who you putting your money on if these boys see each other tomorrow? If they see each other tomorrow and they knuckle up without the gloves, not just straight up fight.
I don't want to see them niggas fight, bro.
See, that ain't the question. That's not the question because they already talking shit. It's a possibility they can fight.
I don't want to see them niggas fight, bro.
Yeah, but you ain't got nothing to do with that because you don't know them. So just give your answer, man.
I don't want to see them fight. I'm not one of them niggas. But like, oh
yeah, I don't want to see them fight. Fuck both of them niggas. I don't give a fuck about them. They don't put no food in my, no money in my pocket.
I want them to continue to do what they're doing with the you know, this is freestyling on their podcast. What Fabulous is.
No, what they gonna continue to do is keep dissing each other, so they might as well fucking fight, bro.
He gonna be like that. You know what I mean? It be like that, my nigga. what I'm saying?
So answer the question. Answer the question, yo, TMG, answer the question, bro.
Hold up. It's just like if you're on the block, right? And you got like say a 9-pack, and then the nigga that used to buy the shit from you don't want to buy from now. He's gonna look at you as a competition. So he's always gonna get some attention. You see what I'm saying? Real shit. So Cam and Mace is a competition. So they gonna always act like that, my nigga. In their eyes, in Jim Jones' eyes, Cam and Mace is a competition. So they always gonna go at a competition.
Ain't no competition, yo. Mace put on fucking Cameron, bro. That's his boss, bro. He put him on, bro.
Yeah, we know that. I know that from back in the day. He's the reason why Cam got where he's at. I know that.
Hey.
I'm saying, like,
so that's where his loyalty lies at. But still, his brothers he grew up with and made a group with was with Jim Jones. And I'm not saying brothers can't fall out. You could, but at the end of the day,
niggas leave their right hand. They what they call
ain't no fallout.
Their left hand.
That nigga Jim thought Cam and 50 had beef, and he went over there with 50. Ain't no fallout. He just showed a nigga he disloyal and how he really felt all them years.
Who? Jimmy?
Yeah.
You said he thought Cam and 50 had beef, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what they didn't, because they squashed it, right? Because they just did an interview, right?
It wasn't never no beef.
Oh, okay. It wasn't never no beef. I could swore 50 dissed Cameron a few times, bro.
Yeah, let me show you something.
And Cam did 50.
Let me show you something, Magoo.
So that ain't beef.
50 made.
Oh, okay.
50 made Jim Jones talk shit about Cameron, and then went back and told Cameron. That's how the whole thing heated up. 50 Cent is the reason why that shit started back up again.
You know what's crazy is we talking about these people like we know them.
50 had Jim Jones think he was gonna be a part of his shit, and then he found out that he had to do a thing by himself. He had to wild out and expose himself because 50 had to expose.
Hey yo, if you got your mans right, and you and your man stop saying eye to eye, you still don't go fuck with his enemy, yo. If you go fuck with his enemy, that's the type of nigga you was the whole fucking time.
Right. So that's how Jimmy felt when he went back to Mace after Mace left them boys.
No, Cam and Mace, Cam decision about Mace, that's between him and Mace. Him and Mace had beef. It wasn't no beef with Jim Jones.
Yeah, it was beef with the whole Dipset and fucking Mace. You ever seen Joel Santana with Mace? Because you could leave Jimmy out the equation. Where the fuck? Why Joel's ain't been over there? Why Joel's ain't been to the podcast shit over there with them boys and he part of Dipset?
Because Mace was already gone away from them by that time.
Nah, we don't want to hear that. We're talking about right now. Why the fuck Joel's ain't there then, man? Why the fuck Joel's ain't pull it and do an interview, at least one interview, and he's a fucking Dipset member? It's because of Mace. It's because of Mace.
No, it ain't. It's because he went with Jim with 50. Fuck you talking about? He chose his path too.
So you think Joel's don't talk to Cameron? You know what I'm saying?
Not like that. Hell no.
You crazy as hell, bro.
Hell no.
Those both his brothers, man. I'm not saying I know that shit. I'm just saying, yo, you ain't even. It's something going on, and it's Mace, motherfucker. It's no reason for Joel. Fuck Jimmy. Fuck Jim Jones. There's no reason for Joel not to be on that show at least once, bro. At least once.
You wanna know what's happening? Mace already been told Cam about Jim. That's what I think. He been told Cam, you gotta watch that nigga. And now, after all of them years, Cam had to admit he was right. That's what's going on.
Mace, he done dropped out and became a preacher and all this shit. Now he back over here. And I don't know. I don't get it, bro. I don't get why the fuck he ain't been on some other shit too. Whereas like they ain't. What he just left Diddy. He ain't been in none of them fucking freak offs. You know what I'm saying?
That's probably why he went to go. Well, that's probably what made him go to the church. He saw that shit like, oh hell no, I'm ready to find the Lord. This nigga is tripping. That's probably what sent him to church.
You said that was made him go to the church. That's crazy work.
I'm telling you.
I don't know, bro. and another thing is too, like French Montana, like he out living his best life, but he signed with Diddy too. Why the fuck you think he ain't been in no freak offs? Come on, man.
Yeah, but listen though, I get what you're saying, but you gotta ask yourself this too. How come none of them big ass people that none of them corporated people pull away from Diddy though? Because usually when you get stuff like that, all them corporated people pull away from you, right? They cancel, they pull their endorsement. The only thing Diddy lost in jail was the Ciroc clip. That's it. Everybody else is still stuck in.
All I'm on tapes.
All them rich white man is still by Diddy's side.
Everybody on them tapes.
He must have been, it's just like the Epstein shit. That's got to be the same shit.
Yeah,
I told
none of them rich white man have said, you know what? Let me separate myself from Diddy. They all still fucking think my nigga, he still got power. He still got power. You know what I mean? Why do you think French Montana ain't saying nothing? Because French Montana know when that nigga comes up, he's gonna have to roll with Diddy. You know what I mean?
Yo, why the fuck, motherfucker Donald Trump on the same Diddy shit? Like, I mean, like he keep avoiding all that Epstein shit too, and he doing all this Venezuela shit. You know what I'm saying, like he doing all this crazy shit to get his eyes off of that shit because they getting closer and closer to seeing his ass on that shit. You know what I mean?
But that was the window. That was Bill Clinton swimming around with them 15-year-olds in the pool. And the Trump was just standing around taking pic with them girls. You know what I'm saying? You know, if, as I said, Bill Clinton was the one, and what's his name? Bill Gates. Not only Trump, Bill Gates too. All them niggas is in there, bro. That's why Bill Gates' wife left.
I don't even trust the Trump shit since we found out that Epstein said he can get Trump. You can't even trust the Trump shit because he set out to get Trump on camera.
Yeah, let me ask you something, TMG. So America is way more popping than Canada, right? Just let me ask you that, right? Just answer the yes or no.
Yo, why do you always ask me dumb fucking shit, yo?
Answer the question, man. I'm just it ain't no foul shit. I'm just asking you a question. Answer that shit.
It's not all about popping, bro. Right after this guy,
it is because you ain't got no topics on Canada.
No, shut the fuck up, yo. Shut the fuck up.
What you mean, shut the fuck up? You ain't got no topics. So America's more popping than Canada. That's a fact. Just say yeah, bro.
Old or something? Are you too old or something?
Yo, just say yeah, bro. That's it.
You're trying to fuck up my podcast, bro. Come back.
I'm not fucking.
Come back next time, bro. Come back next time. I'm not doing this, man. I'm not with none of you guys. Any one of y'all come up, I'm kicking y'all for that shit. Like, don't ask me about popping. Everything happened in the same shit. You're getting on there with that, bro. You're getting on there with that dumb shit. Come back next time, bro. When you can stick to the topic, we'll talk. But if you're gonna stick to the topic, I'm gonna remove you. Honestly, I'm gonna remove you. If you're not sticking to the topic, you're getting some other shit. You want to promote violence. You want to see black people fight against each other. You don't want to see two Spanish people go in the ring and box each other, two Puerto Ricans fight each other. Do you? No. All right, so stop promoting that shit over here. You guys don't like. You guys always come to me with some. This stuff's going on the news. You know what I mean? If something happened with Drake over here with Aiden Ross, y'all talk about it. It's the same shit. Stop bringing that dumb shit about what's popping. It's what's on the media. Is what everyone. If something is hot, if Trump is in the algorithm, and the AI said, "Hey, do a story about Trump in the algorithm," I'm gonna talk about it because I have to go where the algorithm goes. It's not all about popping. So you're gonna get removed. Bro. If you don't know how the algorithm works, I'm gonna remove you. That's that, yo. I'm gonna holler at you. I gotta go grab some weed. I'm gonna holler at you, man.
All right, much respect, man.
I'm out, yo. Right,
next go around.
Yeah, next go around.